Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Tune in on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Come join us on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Join us on PEACHY Time. PEACHY Time. Yeah.
Hey everybody!
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
It's your girl, the missus. Kisses. Mwah. Now he over here looking for something. As you can see, he over here looking for something, and he had enough time to stop what he doing just so that he could push that button that he know I can't stand. Shoot, I want to say my own kisses. Mwah. No. I know he was gonna do it anyways. I can't stand it. Anyways, y'all, Pooly. First of all, happy Father's Day weekend, baby.
Oh, thank you, baby.
You're
I haven't got one
welcome.
of those all day today.
Yes, you deserve it.
Oh, thank you.
You deserve it. I really do mean that. If you wasn't my husband, I would still say that you was a great father. And what the hell? I'm a great wife for saying it. Might well go ahead and give me my love too. Give my love too. But y'all, I thank y'all so much for joining tonight. We are going to have a great, when I tell y'all a great time, Pooly said last week during the commercial, he said, baby, can we just not do no more crying for just for a second? Just for a second, because he already know. That's what my brand is about. You know what I'm saying? And to everybody, we was supposed to start the live at 9:15, but we came on at our regular time. So y'all come on in. Everybody that's down on the panel, I will be introducing them up one by one. If you all would like to, that's in the panel, if y'all want to start sharing the video now, feel free to do so. And also, like I said, we finna have some fun. Baby, are you ready to have some fun? Are you really ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just
fun.
Yeah, because I feel like,
what?
How can I say it?
You can't.
Yeah, no, I just know that you just be tired of this sometimes.
Tired of what?
The crime.
Death.
And I think we all get tired of the crime. But guess what? The crime ain't stopping.
No.
It's still going.
Yes, it is.
I got one clip to show y'all tonight. I told my husband, I said, I'm not going to do no clips. But I got to. I'm sorry. I got to. So, again, thank you all.
Us, y'all.
Yes, we're with us.
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
I need my lip gloss. You see my lip gloss over there somewhere?
Nope.
That's all right. I get it on the commercial. Don't worry. But anyways, y'all, I have to introduce my peoples that's up here tonight. I'm so thankful. We do have one person that's still coming on. She said, I got to get the baby down. I'm like, okay, you get the baby down. So I want to introduce each and every person up tonight. Before they come up, I must say thank you to each and every one of them. I say it on every show. This is not easy to come up here in front of everybody. There is one person actually that is on the platform tonight who is also my mentor from YouTube. He is probably the only one that has been on here forever. He's been on here for a long time. So he is used to it, but I don't know if he's used to being on here with other people. I don't know. Because when I see him, he always by himself. So we'll see. We'll ask him when he come up. Okay. So, but first and foremost, I'm finna bring up Miss K. And where Miss K from? Miss K coming from all the way, baby. All the way from New Orleans. Don't worry. You think I'm lying? Listen to how she talk. Hey, Kay.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, Chanel Pooly.
Hey.
I'm fine. How are you?
How are you today?
What's
tonight?
going on? I'm doing good.
You're
Just
doing
getting
good.
off.
Now, the last time you was on the show, the reception wasn't good, so we actually could not have your face on here. But today we see your face. Last time you came, you was
Yeah, last
talking
time
through
it
the
was
phone.
Ida.
It was Hurricane Ida, y'all. Hurricane Ida, and you made it through. You made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, look,
how
as
is
you can
things
see, we
going
still
down
not
there?
finished. Still not finished. You
Oh
see, my
wow,
house is still not finished.
exactly.
Yeah.
So how's it going down there now?
It's going fine. Everybody trying to hurry up and rebuild because it's hurricane season again, you know. So
Exactly.
everybody trying to buckle down and get the houses done. The insurance companies have gone bankrupt, so everybody losing their homeowners insurance, and it's just everybody fighting to try to hurry up and get these houses finished, and they having to pay out of pocket because the insurances are not paying.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
it's tight.
Well, just like
Mhm.
last time when you came on, if you need our help, just come on. We'll be here and we'll get it cracking. You know how we do. All right. So we finna
Gotcha.
pull up the next person. We have Mr. Kafan. Hey Kafan. You ain't even know you was
What's
coming.
going on? What's going
You ain't
on?
even
What's
know.
going on? What
What's
up?
good? What's good? What's
What's
good?
going on, man? What's going on? The
What's
Queen
going
King, the
on,
Queen in
Father?
the building, man. Nice to be up here with y'all, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you so much. I am
Oh
so
yeah.
honored to have you on here just as well.
Happy
Oh yeah.
Father's Day.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Happy Father's
Appreciate it.
Day.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day weekend,
I ain't
man.
know
Y'all
you was
turning
a
up.
father.
I know y'all turning up, man. I know y'all turning up this weekend, so you know. I'm trying to
Yes.
get like y'all,
Yes,
man.
we are. Yes, we are.
Oh yeah.
My drink in the freezer.
Yeah, he just have a regular drink, Kool-Aid, that type of stuff. He's a non-drinker. He's always my designated driver.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
so
Gotta
thankful
make
for
sure
him.
everything is safe, man. Gotta make sure it's safe, man. That's what's up.
Exactly. So what you got going on right now? Let everybody know right quick. What
Shoot,
you
man,
got
just on the
going on?
grind, man. I've been really putting off for the music for a minute, getting ready for next month. Next month, I'm getting back to the radio side. You know what I mean? Round Table
Okay.
Radio's coming back, so I'm getting me and the people that I'm connecting brands with. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for next month. Uh, on top of that, hitting the graphic designs and the graphics real heavy. So just been busy, man. It's been
What's up?
hustling, trying to stay cool within the summer heat, man. I'm in Florida, so it's hot as hell down here, man.
Man,
Boy,
it's hot here too.
Like
It's hot here.
it's over like I think it hit like
I
what,
don't
like
know where
100
this came
degrees.
from.
Like goodness gracious.
Man, I don't know where this heat came
I'm talking
from.
about 100 degrees
Yes.
easy.
I ain't been outside. I said
It's
I'm not gonna go.
ridiculous.
I went to go get me some lunch yesterday.
Man,
And
make you
I
now you
went
want to do that. Make you want to do Grubhub. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. I don't know where this heat came from, y'all, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All I want to do is be in the air. That's it. I'm sorry.
It hasn't even reached its peak yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Summertime ain't even here yet.
No.
Exact. That's the crazy part about it. Well,
Yeah.
we finna go ahead and bring up our next guest for tonight. We have Miss Rhonda.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Rhonda girl.
Janelle, don't be calling my phone cussing at me. I don't appreciate paying constant.
Woo! She had me nervous, y'all. She had me nervous.
Calling me
Right.
cussing
Yeah,
at me.
Rhonda called. As soon as she called, it was like 8:52. She supposed to be up here at 8:40. When I called Rhonda, her phone was going straight to voicemail. I said, "Oh no, the devil is a lie. I know she ain't said to me like this." I
No.
called one of my other friends. I said, "Girl, you might have to come on the show. You might. Rhonda is not coming on the show.
You know
might have
I
to come on
wouldn't
the
do
show."
you like that. Don't even
Girl,
do me
I
like
was
that.
sure hoping. I was sure hope not. I was sure hope not. Rhonda is like one of my biggest fans just as well.
I
So
am.
Rhonda always talk about how she gonna be sitting poolside.
I sure am.
Baby.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Y'all see my hat. Baby. When Rhonda didn't answer that phone and that phone was going straight to voicemail, I said, I'll be damned if she sit on the
Oh, she ain't gonna
poolside
sit
today.
at my poolside.
baby, I love you. I'm so thankful that you came.
I love you too. I love you
Yes,
too. Of
but with
course,
my
of course.
friend,
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
you know, these your favorite songs too.
Oh, you know.
At least hypothetically is.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's my joint. That's my joint right there. That's my joint right there. Oh yeah.
Would be hypothetical.
Oh no, but it's okay. It's okay. I got everything planned out how we gonna do it tonight, baby. I got this. I got this. You just sit back and relax. I got this.
Sit back and relax.
Next, we got to bring up MP, baby. MP, what's good? What's good? What's good?
All right.
What's happening?
Hey, Ronnie.
It's just for the record, I'm a fan of Pulley and not the missus, so I was gonna throw it out
Let me
there.
bring his.
So,
You done lost your damn man. He done lost.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I brought him back
Oh,
down.
nothing.
That's what I did. That's what happened. I brought him back down.
It was a glitch.
It was a glitch.
Appreciate it, MP. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Now, MP,
oh, you gonna do me like that?
Yeah, now I'm finna do you like this. Now, MP was on Facebook today, and he put on Facebook that he put his daughter out the car on Father's Day weekend. Think I ain't see that because I was so busy trying to get my show together. I seen it. I'm like, he done put the baby out the car. I'm like, what he put out the car for? He said, do you want to tell them why you put her out the car?
It was a good reason.
It was not a good reason.
Oh,
Do you
she
want to
must
tell
be.
everybody why?
She must be a teenager.
She must have spilled juice on the seat.
Yeah, she was bullying me, so I had to get rid of her.
Okay.
So that's what happened. See, you know, black folks don't tell the whole story. They just tell you what they want you to hear. She
I
didn't
was
tell the
trying
whole
to give you
story.
the opportunity to tell the story. That's what I was trying to do. But all that but you're
Yes.
right. No, he's right. He's right. Black folks do not tell the whole story because out of everything that he wrote, there's only two things that stuck out. His daughter said that he was skinny with titties.
Oh my God.
And he put her out the car. And how old is your daughter, Emma?
13.
13.
Oh,
He put her out the car.
teenager.
I would have put her ass out too.
You dirty. That's what it was. You got the feelings.
You trying me right now.
Pissing out our car if you want
You
to.
trying me right
Oh
now.
my
You can
God,
get
that's
out of
hilarious.
now.
Now, we have to bring
Oh,
MP. Thank you so much for joining tonight. You know I love you. I thank you so much. Every time MP comes on, every time I ask him, he's there. No matter what. When it was my 1 year anniversary, he came down for the party. I appreciate it. And I met him off of Station Head. Shout out to my Station Head family. You know, so I appreciate you, MP, and Kafan. I met Kafan off of Station Head just as well. Hit that applause again.
Yeah, man. I ran into him at the show the other day. You know what I'm saying? When you had the anniversary show, man, he pulled up on me. I didn't know who he was. I thought I had to pull the grip out for a second. He was like,
no.
Oh, God. Not that the missus shit. What the hell wrong with you? Allegedly, everything is allegedly. It's a diet, it's a language.
It's allegedly.
But nah, man, that's my dog, man.
He wasn't gonna pull the gun out on him. That was allegedly.
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 Not allegedly.
But our next person has pulled up. And look what she got her name down as. That's so sweet. That is so sweet.
Is that sweet or she just didn't get the assignment?
Well, I don't do your cousin like that. Our cousin. I be forgetting that sometimes. I be forgetting to say our cousin. But cuz I'm finna pull you up. Miss Peachy Tea Time. Hey Tish, how are you?
Peachy Tea Time.
Well,
I know
how y'all doing?
Because you're going to be on the pool side too, baby. So go ahead and put Peachy Tea Time up there.
Okay.
No, but we are wonderful. We are wonderful. I thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really do. And everybody got their names up there. Y'all, this is Tish. That's who this is. This is Tish. Tish, please tell everybody what you do out here in these streets.
I'm Tish. I'm a mother of three, but my business, I have my own baking business, everything sweet baking. I bake vegan also. And my specialty is my peach cobbler. But yes, I do custom treats,
Yes.
sweets, everything sweet. Check me out.
Yes.
How you pronounce it?
Everything. Not every, it's
Every.
every. EBERY.
All right.
There you go.
Everything
And for
sweet.
those that was
Okay.
at the party at my 1 year anniversary, the treats that we had at the table was made by Tish. So Tish, thank you so much, baby.
You're welcome.
We enjoyed all the treats. We
Good,
enjoyed
good,
all the
good.
treats.
There will be more.
Fully so crazy. Now the last person, y'all, we have everybody up here tonight. Thank you all again so much. The last person, when I tell y'all, I am so thankful for. He has helped me so much in this little bit of time on YouTube. I reached out to him, not knowing if he was going to reach back out to me or not. I've been watching this gentleman on YouTube before I even thought about doing a YouTube channel. I've been watching him. So that's why it means so much to me, because I never thought he was going to write back. And he wrote back. I told him I was looking for a mentor, and he told me anything you need, just let me know. Hands down, I thank him so much. And I talk about him, y'all, on damn near every show since he's been, joined in to help me and everything. So AFC podcast on DJ Just J. Hey, damn, that was good.
That's a hell of an introduction. I appreciate that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Much as you've done, I sure appreciate it. I really, really do. Applaud again, goddamn. Applaud. Yeah.
Still, you crazy.
Rhonda, you know how I am. You know how
I know it, girl. I know it.
I'm so humble, though. I'm so humble, and I'm so thankful. A lot of people don't get this opportunity to have their YouTube mentor literally come on their show. And I will say this: when Jay got on here, Jay was like, I'm big on time. And I'm like, yes, I completely understand. I said, I hit that mute button. I said, Poolie, we got to be on time. We got to be on. If we ain't never been on time no other night, baby, we gonna be on time tonight.
Okay. That's why you was calling me cussing at me.
Yeah, that was part of the reason too.
Yeah.
But that's what people need. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need, just as well. So I appreciate it, Jay. I really do. Please let everybody know a little bit about you, your platform, and what you do out here in these streets.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I mean, with the whole time thing, I used to struggle with CP time, you know what I'm saying? So I try to make it a point in my professional life to make sure that I'm on time for things. So that's something I'm working towards. So I try to take every opportunity to make sure I'm on time. But first and foremost, I'm DJ Just J with the AFC podcast, the Advocates for Children on YouTube. So if you guys want to look that up, I definitely appreciate that. But more than anything, what I do is I take stories that are featured in the news that I think don't get any attention at all, or things that I want to feature and talk about kind of from my experience, and kind of give my thoughts and opinions about it in ways that we could try to stop this stuff that's going on out here in the streets that are happening to our children, the negativity. And really, I'm a big advocate for family as well. So I love to see my married couples out there, and I'm all about that type of stuff. So that's kind of what I represent.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
And there are two things that I must say tonight. I have to say it, Jay. I have to. I've been waiting to say these two for a long time. Hashtag date thugs, date death. And also hashtag babies for benefits.
Right here on the shirt. So I do have a shirt that actually represents that. And more than anything, I just want to encourage people to make better choices when it comes to who you date, and date with a purpose. So that actually probably could fit in with the topic tonight.
Exactly. Definitely. So I am so thankful that each and every one of you showed up tonight. Did somebody fall down? It looked like somebody fell down. Whoever fell down, yeah, I'm just so excited right now tonight. But whoever fell down, they'll come back up. So we finna go ahead and get started right now. We're gonna start off with our fair usage, and then we got a video. Okay, now let me just say this: can't nobody sing like Life. Okay, Life is a person that his tone and everything is just one
It's
person.
different.
It's different.
Very different.
So the two people that I got singing, I don't have them singing. Them just the only ones that had enough nerve to put their shit on YouTube. But they did good. They did good. They didn't have to do it, but they did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play that song just as well. And the first topic that we have is going to be She Got Kids, because I feel like that's the most important topic for tonight. Okay, so here go our fair usage, because I also have a clip that I want to play. Jay, you covered this story a couple days ago, and I did watch the show, and I'm gonna cover it just as well on tomorrow at the radio station. But I had to play it because I really wanted to get your opinion on it again, so everybody can hear, because I know what you said. So I want everybody here. So here go the fair usage, and then we're going to get into the video, and we're going to start with some questions. Here we go.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use, and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
I know a lot of women gonna hate, but somebody's gotta say it, so I'm nominating myself to deliver the news that it's hard for a man to choose a lady when she already got a baby. Though his feelings may be strong, but having kids that don't belong to him, holding on to him somehow seems wrong to him, to be exposing him to a man who may one day decide that he's had a family life. And now he's gonna tell your little girl a goodbye lie, when he's the only day that she's ever had in her life. He didn't want to take this chance, so please don't take offense. It's just a thought of hurting somebody that was innocent when she's got kids, and he don't know if he's ready to give them the things that they need to live. So all you want to do is prevent those kids from getting hurt again.
All right. Now she's struggling a little bit, but she came up there. She started off good, but she just struggled a little bit. But that, needless to say, that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. I'm so happy Cooley was still looking for what he was looking for.
That wasn't the song, right? That wasn't the song?
That was the song.
That was the song.
But boy,
but
that
was
not
just
the version.
But I couldn't play his version.
Right.
So, you couldn't play his version because he's the actual artist.
Copyrights.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, you are right. So I could look around.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So we're basically listening to lyrics.
Yeah, we're listening to the lyrics.
Exactly. Okay, gotcha. Because I was like, oh no. Oh my. I'm sorry. I said what?
Rhonda.
Okay, Rhonda got to do right. Let Rhonda do right. Rhonda will do right.
Rhonda, it was so nice of her to even attempt to try to do it. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're gonna be thankful for that. So y'all,
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Don't try it.
I sound just like Life. I'm the only one.
Oh, you sound just like Life. Oh, I'm gonna need him to sing it. I'm gonna need him to sing it. He needs to sing it right now.
Rhonda, this is a brand that we have. We don't do this for fun. Do I have everybody talk about my husband and then I got to go off? But seriously, we're gonna start off with She Got Kids by LYFE.
She Got Kids.
And what I'm going to do is just read part of the song and then we're gonna give our commentary on it, okay? On that portion.
Yes, ma'am.
So the song starts off. I know a lot of women gonna hate it, but somebody's gotta say it. And so I nominated myself. LYFE nominated himself, y'all, to deliver the news that is hard for a man. Oh, let me go back. Let me get
to choose a lady.
I know, to choose a lady that already got a baby.
Okay.
Already got a baby. So if you already got a baby, it's hard for him to choose you.
Oh,
how you feel about that? Let's start with Rhonda. Rhonda,
oh, really? Put me on the spot. You know what?
And think about your son. You know what I'm saying? What if he didn't have no kids? Because some people feel like if I got kids, then I can date somebody that got kids. And then you got some that say, well, if I ain't got no kids, I don't want to date nobody that ain't got no kids.
Okay. When it comes to kids, well, you know, I had my son young. You know that, right?
Yes.
My son is 32. I had him when I was 16. 3 weeks later, turned 17. He's 32 now. Okay. But I didn't raise my son. So that was a whole different type of story. I don't need for you to cry. This ain't a crybaby story. So the thing is that when it comes to that type of thing, it just depends on what the person is looking for. If they found the one that they want in the person, like say I'm dating that person and I've still got my son or whatever, and they fall in love with me, I fall in love with them. You know, it could be different types of scenarios.
Exactly.
Because a lot of men don't want a ready-made family. Because me with a child, I'm coming with baggage already.
Pull your camera up, son.
Oh, can you see me? So, right.
Girl, all we saw was your nostrils.
Oh, sorry,
I apologize.
You gotta unmute her.
Oh, you gotta unmute Rhonda. There you go.
Oh, okay. Am I muted? Okay. So a lot of guys don't want baggage already. If that's the case, I'd be coming with baggage already. A lot of guys want to have their own family. You know what I mean? They want to start out with the woman and make their own baby with that lady. You know what I mean? You know, it depends on what type of guy you get.
But so is that common nowadays? To find
it's very common because me, in the dating world, I don't date a guy with kids that are not grown. Period. I'm 49. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing babies. I've had my babies. I have a 32-year-old, a 24, 21, and 17. I'm not starting over.
And you would have to start over.
Oh yeah, no, man.
Just like you say, you come with baggage, he will be coming with baggage.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Start over.
But if he's coming with grown kids, oh, we can do this, bro. What's up?
Exactly.
You know?
See,
so that's how I feel about it.
Y'all don't have kids.
True.
You have grown people.
Grown people.
Yeah, where's that?
He said y'all don't have kids. Y'all got grown people.
Okay, I do have grown people. And I'm not starting over with little babies. And I don't want to do no baby mama drama. I'm not dealing. Are you serious? Do I have to put you in a headlock, bitch? I'm not doing none of that. Exactly. I'm too grown for that. Okay. I've been there and done all that extra stuff. I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, let's read on a little bit more. He said, and so I nominated myself to deliver the news that it's hard for a man to choose a lady that already got a baby. Although his feelings may be strong, having kids that don't belong to him, holding on to him somehow seems wrong to him. Exposing them to a man who may one day decide he's tired of the family life. And now he's got to tell that little girl goodbye, a goodbye lie. We're going to stop right there. So, to me, he sounds very genuine, very truthful. A lot of men isn't that truthful.
Yeah, they're
not nothing like that.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Right now, he's just actually telling the ladies what they don't want to hear or what they need to hear. Because ain't nobody else going to say it. So he's being straightforward at this point. So everything that he's giving is uncut. I'm just letting you know this is how it is. This is what life has to offer us. This is what some men actually think in their minds when they approach women and find out they have kids.
Jay, what you feel about this?
Well, I got a lot of thoughts. I was kind of wondering initially where Rhonda was going with that, with what she was saying. And then she eventually got to a point that I actually totally agree with her. Because in general, and we always have to preface this by saying not all, but most men do not want to take on a woman who's made babies with another man for a multitude of different reasons. Even for stuff that I talk about on my show. First and foremost, in the Lion King, in the Lion Kingdom, whenever there is a lion that comes in and takes over, what does he do to the kids?
Kill them all.
So you'd have to think about what, because we're animalistic in nature. So
is that what the lion does? He kills them all?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now you notice he finished my thought without me even telling the story.
Yes.
And the crazy part about it is, hold on. And the crazy part about it is, I already know because I watch a show all the time. So I knew where he was going with this. So literally, Jay, I'm sitting here next to my husband, like, damn, you smart. You smart.
I didn't even know that. Oh my God, you guys are so enlightening. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Okay, so
he comes in, he kills the man, the lion, the man, the king of that pride. He kills that king of that pride. He kills off all his males.
It exemplifies dominance. And really, if you think, damn, I can take this so many different ways. You could even look at it in world history and look at how countries have been conquered. It's the same way.
Yes.
Whenever they come in and take over a village, what do? They kill the strongest males, and the women will submit and go with whoever is the victor.
Yep.
Right.
I don't know how many of these old movies that they put out here right now, and that's just exactly how they move. When they talking about back in the day with kings and queens.
Exactly. So my whole thing is you have to be, and I always try to speak to the women, like 97% of my audience is women. I wish more guys would listen also, but I just have a larger portion of women that listen to my channel or whatever. But I'm always trying to preach to them and teach them how you should go about picking a mate. First and foremost, if you do have kids, what should be your number one priority? Getting some dick or taking care of your kids?
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you put it on the table like that, it forces a person to go left and right, because I don't like that gray area. I don't think it's good to have a lot of gray area, especially when you're talking about something as important as picking a mate or taking care of your kids.
Exactly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to prioritize and you do have younger kids, it's a very dangerous thing to do. I'm not going to say I'm opposed to it, but I'm just saying there's a lot more thought that needs to be taken into it, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. I think that it's probably a little bit safer for women to date men and not have those men not only cohabitate with you. I don't think that's a good idea. Unless you're married, that's a completely different thing, because then you're a family. Then that man is legally their legal father. So that actually makes it completely different. But I think that man shouldn't just be around your children like that. Even if you do have small children and you're dating, why should they meet your kids at all? They got a dad.
And you know that brings on another question.
Oh, it sure does. It sure does. Because I'm gonna interject too. But go ahead, Tennille. Go ahead, do your thing, girl. I'm gonna interject.
We can really take this a lot of different directions.
Oh, we really can. This is really awesome, guys. Hit it, Tennille. Go ahead. Good shoot. I like this.
Yes. So this question is for the men. Okay. Not for the women. For the men. And it's gonna pop up on the screen.
Okay.
Let me bring this down.
Okay.
For right now, and we're gonna go back to our questions. At what age should a woman you're dating bring their children around you? Let's start with Kafine.
At what age?
At what age should a woman bring? At what age should a woman? Yes, as far as the kids' age. The kids' age.
Oh, the kids' age.
Yeah, yes. Yes, the kids' age.
Got you.
Kafine, we can't hear you. Oh, you on mute, Kafine.
Okay,
the kids' age. Damn, and I'm gonna correct it.
General?
Yeah, just in general.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that one, man, because you know what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on how long that they've been dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they feel comfortable enough for the kids to meet the person that they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? No matter what age. You know what I mean? Because, well, I ain't gonna say, but even me, like I've met, you know what I'm saying, somebody who has, you know what I'm saying, a son and he's only 4 years old. You know what I mean? And so it's like you can't really help the age. You can just help the time limit between them meeting, y'all two meeting, and the kids meeting. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense. MP.
When did you meet mine?
Well, Jasmine was born. Yeah, when Jasmine was born. That's a whole nother story, y'all. That's a whole nother story.
You and Bully got inside jokes. What's going on there?
Oh, you didn't hear what he said?
What Bully say?
He asked me, when did I meet his?
When did he?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And I was gonna bring that up just as well. You know, I thought a lot of people knew, but just in case you didn't know.
Well, I didn't really know, Tennille. You know, we talked a lot, but I didn't know that intimate part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've been around since Jasmine was born. So when
since she was a baby. Okay.
No, I said since she was born. Since the day of her birthday.
That's what I'm saying.
Not just the baby, since day one. Okay. So when I met Pooley, Ebony was pregnant. When I just said it, God dang, I just said the child name and everything. Lord Jesus.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to do XYZ next time.
We do our mentor next time. Jay, mentor day, please remind me, don't say nothing.
XYZ next time.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So when I met him, she was pregnant. So I've been in his daughter's life.
I got kids.
Well, when I met you really didn't, but she was just on the way. She was on the way. So yeah, you can say that.
Say that.
Go ahead and say it. Shit. Fuck it. Go say it. But
go ahead, Pulley say it. Pulley say it. What you saying?
I'm done.
Go ahead, say
it.
But no, so he had kids, and like Rhonda said, he came with baggage.
Yeah,
and either I'm gonna roll with it or I won't gonna roll with it.
Exactly. I mean, you can either say yay or nay. You know, if that's the one you want to be with, you know what? Flip it. You know what? I'm about to do this. I think this is gonna be my man, and I'm good with it, and I'm about to roll with it. That is what it is. You know, eventually, you know, I got with my husband back in the day when I found out afterwards he had a son, but my son was already gone with his father's people. So my husband was in the army So his son was back in what, South? Was it North Carolina? North Carolina. So he had a son. So I had to find that out. And I was like, okay.
Your question coming, because we're going to flip it.
Okay.
And ask the women. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to flip it. So, Poolie, you tell us how long. Say it again for the folks that didn't hear in the back.
Day one.
From day one?
From
day one,
one?
Poolie?
She saw it from day. She was there from day one.
Okay, so let's just say I wasn't there from day one. Then how long?
Oh no, you was gonna beat it.
It's not an age limit. It's when
I changed the question. Is how long?
When I there's no age limit, but when I feel comfortable, when I feel like this might be
this is who I want to be with.
My single ship.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Tanel,
I think this is the one that I'm gonna be with.
I have a question. What made you stay? Because most women tend to stay when a guy has a baby, but most guys need to leave when it's vice versa. What made you stay?
Right. She right, Tanil. She right.
Table turn, plot twist.
Hell yeah, she right.
Yeah.
She right.
Are you sure about that?
Let's do numbers. Let's do numbers.
You mean to tell me that there ain't guys out here trying to take care of women while they pregnant?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
That's true too.
They
do that too. They do that too.
Yes.
But
I think that's pretty even on both sides.
They do that too.
No, that would be sweet. That would be
okay.
I see a lot of people that do that on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see more.
It happens.
Yeah, men do it, but I don't see women doing that.
I ain't gonna do that. They do. Okay. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
No, I see a lot of men doing that. Men will do that. They will. That's absolutely correct.
So think about this. How can you have men that have a bunch of hold on. Wait a minute. How can you have men with a bunch of small children? How can you have men with a bunch of small children then? But then, let's just say you got a man that got like 6 kids, and all of his kids is less than 4 years old. Shit. All of these women.
Wait, who you talking to, honey?
Not all. I can't say all of these women. A lot of these women are dating the same man and having babies by the same man because they're attracted to the same thing.
The same.
So essentially, they're actually doing it on a much bigger scale. They're sleeping with giving babies to one man, and their guys getting skipped out on that process.
What made you stay, Tanel, though?
What made me stay was just
so
Rhonda, hold on. What made me stay?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay, boy. I love you. What made me stay was just that I knew Poolie loved me and cared about me, and I knew he was a different type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't the typical guy. He was different. You know, I didn't know what was going to happen in the future, but I was willing to take that risk. I knew that when we was dating and when he told me that his child's mother was pregnant, I knew he wasn't messing around on me or nothing like that.
Right.
I just knew that there was a time frame. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have sex and get pregnant right then and there, just right then and there for a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was a time frame.
But also, Tanil, I want to interject on you and Poolie's situation because his baby was way older before you guys. You guys got together. The baby was young at the time, correct? But then time went on.
Together, the baby
she was pregnant when they got together.
She was pregnant.
Oh, she was pregnant. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
How far along was she?
No, she had like
when I found out she was pregnant, I told her.
Yeah, like as soon as he found out, he called me and he told me I was at work.
So
oh my God, I think I would have ruined the whole thing because I would have told Poolie to kick rocks. I'm just sorry. I'm just being real with it.
No, you can be honest, girl.
But
hold on, baby. Hold on.
No. I got this.
But let me say this.
I got this.
Okay, then I say what I got to say.
No, you ain't got to say nothing.
Go ahead.
I just would have because
I gave her the most gangsterous ultimatum she could have. I came to her.
Oh, speak up, Pulley. I can't hear you, babe. Speak up.
Yes, you
speak
can.
Up. I can't hear you, boy. Speak up. I said, God damn it.
Your ear.
Oh, really?
Know you on your phone. Put it to your ear.
Go ahead, Pulley.
I gave her the most gangster ultimatum. I told her straight up and down. Listen, I understand. Listen, I just found out she pregnant. I got a baby on the way. If you don't want to deal with somebody that got a baby, I understand completely. I say, if you want to walk away, you can. I don't have no hard feelings about it. If you want to stay, I would love it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like you. But if you want to go and this is a situation that you don't want to be in because it ended up a situation that a motherfucker really didn't want to be in.
Bye. It was a situation.
You see what I'm saying? So I gave her the ultimatum and let her make her own choice. Like it really made a difference to me if she was gonna ride this out with me like this or not.
Can I ask you a question too though, Pulley? How long were you guys dating when this happened?
It wasn't even
a couple months.
Do you remember?
Yeah, about 3
Do you remember how long you were dating when this happened?
A couple months.
Oh, you were dating 3 months?
About 2 or 3 months.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just felt like he was
worth it.
Yeah, he was the one. He was worth it. I knew it was a possibility we was gonna go through some things.
Right, of course.
Did I think it was gonna be half of the shit we went through? No, but it was. You know what I'm saying? It was, but it is what it is. You know.
But you know what though? You made a great decision. How about that?
I did.
Boom.
I did.
But you would have kicked me to the goddamn curb.
Yes, I would have. I'm sorry, sir.
You kicked me to the curb. It's too late. Too late, Rhonda. You messed up.
I love you so much.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry, I would have been like 3 months. We dating 3 months and she pregnant? Really? We about to do this Bobby and Whitney type shit?
No, I mean, I really didn't know for sure what I wanted, to be honest. You know, I had to go to my mom and I asked my mom about it. You know what I'm saying? What she thought. And she told me people go through this. That's what she said. She said people go through this. As long as you know he's doing right by you and he's doing right by his child, she said, then I will go for it. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. And I'm so happy I made that decision.
Yeah, you guys are the greatest people I've known. Like really, honestly.
Thank you so much.
Honestly.
Now we gotta change that. Hold on. Let's ask the women the same question. Okay. So Tish, how about you?
What's that?
How long do you think a man that you're dating, should wait until he bring his kids around you?
A year.
A year? You don't want to see his kids for a whole year?
Yeah.
Okay.
A whole year?
And
oh
why
my
you
goodness.
say a year?
Oh my goodness.
See, if it's a year for me, I'ma think he married or some shit like that.
No,
like,
I just want to give it time to see if we're gonna be serious on that level. I don't want to be nobody's child that I'm not gonna be around for a long time.
So if I ain't gonna be around you the next 3 months after these first 3 months,
right. I don't want to meet your baby.
I don't need to.
But Jay, watching your show, watching my show, to be honest, as far as with me, I feel like they could turn crazy anytime.
I actually got a lot to say about that. We haven't heard from Kay yet though. Kay, what do you think about that?
Yes.
I ain't trying to moderate your show in that.
Oh no, you fine. It's our show. It's our platform.
baby.
Kay, what you think?
About what?
Let her answer. Let me put the question back up.
What's the question?
How long should a man you're dating wait until he bring his kids around you? You'll respect him more. That's how I feel. You'll respect him more.
I would say until he felt comfortable. Because you don't feel, you can't say that it's gonna be like, to piggyback off of what Rhonda was saying. Like, it don't. She basically said like she wouldn't deal with somebody who don't have children or whatever, or she choose not to deal with somebody who has children. But that's not the case. I know plenty of men who have dated women while they were pregnant. I know plenty of men who has babies. Like, and then I can say most of the men who I know who date people who have children, they would prefer to meet them when they're little versus getting to a teenager, because then now you got that, if it's a boy child that's 17, 18 years old, now you got that male dominance. Now y'all basically in a dick swinging competition for the mama. Like, oh, that's my mama, you gonna move out my way and I'm your mama man type thing. So most men will choose to want to have a younger child because they can go and nurture that child and say, look, I don't know if your daddy in your life or your daddy not in your life, but I'm in your mama life, so I'm here. You get what I'm saying? So most men don't want no grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. And I know plenty of men. I know somebody who has gotten, like, it has been like some real life police call because they got married to a guy and they have older children, and it was basically a dick swinging competition between her 21-year-old or her 22-year-old and her husband, her new husband that's only 2-3 years old. You get what I'm saying? So most men I know will want to go for a younger child to where you can establish that. You know what I'm saying? I want to establish a bond with this child. I don't want to try to get to know a grown ass man. What I got to get to know you for? You get what I'm saying? And so then that's what that is. So most men choose to do that, and I would rather a man bring their child around me still young. Don't tell me, oh, well, you gonna meet him when you want to meet him, because now I still think you're fucking his mama. Basically, if I can't meet that child when y'all going to the park or y'all going to the baseball game or going wherever, I think you're still fucking the mama. That's just
oh wow, that's something.
Well, we got the thoughts of Kay.
Jay, see what you did. It's your fault, Jay.
I'm just saying.
I know how you is, girl. I know you real as can be. There's your answer, Jay. Jay, what you got to say?
And also, just to let you know, I have done panels before.
You know I'm real. You know I'm real. I'm going to say what it is.
Because, you know, that's actually kind of like how I got my start on YouTube. I actually started out doing panels, so this is this is relatively familiar to me. So yeah, this is cool. But let me say this, not to comment on what she said, but just to comment on a bigger scope of things. And I still find it amazing that so many women listen to my show, because of things that I say can be like, people feel like it's offensive. I'm gonna say this: women make too many decisions based on their feelings. And I think that gets us in a world of trouble, which is why we need masculinity. Shout out to the fathers out there, and happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. Not the good dads, not the exceptional dads, all fathers, because none of us would be here without fathers. Let me say that. But when we talk about feelings, I think we need to base it on something that is something you can actually do. First and foremost, when we talk about a time frame, what is the right time? I don't think there's a set time frame, but I think that there are things that you can do that would take up a certain amount of time before you introduce your kids. How about that?
Yeah.
For an approach. First and foremost, why would you ever bring your kids around a nigga that you don't do a background check on?
Okay, but everybody ain't doing background checks.
I've never done that.
Wait.
I've never done that.
There is no reason not to.
I've never done that. Ain't that something?
So here's the thing. We're talking about things that you could do up until this individual gets an opportunity to meet your kids. I would first want to know if there is anything legally on your background. It could be for a multitude of things. Do you know the number one reason why people get a divorce?
Why?
It's financial, because they broke.
I was hoping you say that.
When you like
their FICO score is 272.
Wouldn't you like to know what a person's background is before you fully engage with them? Well, if somebody has a big, huge civil lawsuit or a legal lawsuit or something like that, you could look up court dockets. If somebody has a murder on their record, matter of fact, what if somebody
not a murder?
What it happens?
Oh my God, that's terrible.
But
like how many stories do I talk about of these women? Even just the last 5 stories that I've done, these men's records have been longer than the Nile River.
Yeah.
Like one dude was actually out on either bail or probation. I don't remember which one it was, on 6 different felonies. And then she cried, "Oh, he killed my kid. He killed my."
And then he killed her kids?
Yes, it's
like,
not even his kids.
Are you kidding me?
All I'm saying is when it comes to background checks, it doesn't tell you everything you need to know about a person, and a person might not actually be the person that's based on their record, but at least gives you an idea. It gives you something to look at. It gives you something tangible to look at. There could be always refer to yellow flags and red flags. And that's one of the things that a person can't tell you. I don't want to hear what you have to say about who you are, but show me who you are in your actions, and your record can actually show a lot of that.
What about the facade they put on?
Before you introduce your kids to the person that you're dating, another thing that you could do: how well do you know their family members? That their DNA can also tell you a lot about them. What do you know about them? What do you know about their mom or dad? Oh, they didn't have a dad in their life, or they didn't have a mom in their life. Were they fostered? You see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things. How big of a family do they have? How many people are married in their family? There's a lot of things that you can look at and tell whether this person might be a suitable mate or not for me based on their family history.
Absolutely.
Do they got a lot? Is everybody on drugs? Everybody's drug addicts. There's a lot of things that you can look at.
Damn, everybody.
You can name a lot of different things, but all I'm saying is when we talk about time frame, don't base it on a time frame, because just like you said, it really has to feel right more than anything. But I think that you can do some things in between that time that you can look at it and check your check boxes and say, okay, this person has checked off every box on this list. And then maybe enough time has passed. Matter of fact, think about this. When she said, I'll introduce my kids to my significant other after a year. Well, how many of these bullshit relationships last a year?
Exactly.
They don't even get that far.
Relationship.
They don't even get that far. And then a whole slew of stuff has already happened, and they didn't already met your kids, been around your kids.
Exactly. Brought all that negative, bad spirit around them. Now, how do you go about, for the women that don't know, how do you go about getting a background check? This one you got to pay for? It's free. Like,
are you willing?
But the thing is, though, with background checks, you got to know where everybody has lived, because these people could be hopping from state to state. You don't know where they've come from.
And again, that would also be a good reason to take your time before you introduce your kids.
Exactly, because especially if you meet somebody in Atlanta, all these people are implants.
Allegedly. There's something wrong with you? No, you in Atlanta.
Just like you in Pulaski. No, I know I'm an implant. I'm from Seattle. Look me up. See what you can find. Yeah, look me up. See what you can find.
No, I didn't hear her very well. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't hear her very well. Ain't
no, but Tennille, I'm gonna get you, Tennille. Let us get off this phone, and I'm gonna get you.
Rhonda.
No, I'm messing with you. What's up?
Listen though. Would you do a background check even now? Just be honest.
I'm being honest. No. I haven't.
You could also look at it in 2 different ways. I hear the most common thing that people say: I got to pay for a background check. They're not free. And then, let's address the first thing. When they talk about it's not free, we pay more money for shit that don't matter when we pay for red bottoms and goddamn makeup and nails. And
no, you absolutely correct.
We
but what you're not correct about is red bottoms. I don't do that shit.
We paying
That's
for
dumb as
spinning.
fuck. I'm not
So-
doing that. But
so like dudes, we buy
Mhm.
big screen
Alright,
TVs and
thank
PS5s. We can't afford to pay for a background check.
no.
Make an
What I would
investment in
do,
our kids.
what I would do is that if I had small babies, I would. But my kid's grown. My last one is 17. I don't need to. Ain't nobody gonna come in here
That
and
don't
fuck
mean
with
you
my
won't want
kid.
it to a maniac.
Because if they come in here and fuck with my kid, they're gonna have a 45 bullet in their ass. Period.
But like
That's
Tish
the last
said,
one I got.
but like Tish said, you still don't.
I'm
If you can
about
prevent yourself,
preventative.
But I haven't.
Yeah, if
I
you can
haven't done a
prevent
background check. No, I haven't done that.
I ain't never did that neither, Rhonda. I never
No.
did one either. Tish, have you ever done one?
Yes.
Oh, Tish said yes.
Oh, she
I
said
guess-
it.
I don't know.
She
I
said
don't
yes.
know about the.
Tell them, cuz.
Kay, have you?
I'm
Well,
not
no, you
saying
married.
about
Kay
the.
married. I'm sorry, Kay. How dare I do Northern like that?
Always married.
But you're right. Okay.
I guess. I guess I'm looking. I'm not married. Hey, hello. Hey, let me get close. I'm not married. Let me get close.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. But go ahead.
No, but no, but what I was about to say when he said about the background check thing, it depends on where you are. No, it depends on where you are. Okay, for instance, I'm from New Orleans. Everything is close. Everything is close quarters. Everybody knew everybody, and everybody knew everybody, mama, auntie, uncle, grandparent, and everything else. So I'm not about to do a background check on somebody. I know that the streets gonna tell me who they is. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it because I can find out everything about you if I just walk down the street and say, "Hey, you know such and such." You know whoop the whoop or whatever.
so
Guess
you
what? I'm
rather-
not about to do that. But if you
So you
move
rather-
out
so you
of
rather
state
go
or
off of
something like
hearsay?
that, yeah, I would say do a background check.
So
Now,
you rather
Jay
go off
said
of
you'd rather
hearsay?
go off of hearsay.
It's not even about. See, I'm more on the hood side looking at it. I'm more of the hood side looking at it.
What
That's what I'm answering his question. I'm more of a hood side to it. The hood's gonna talk.
And I get
The
what
hood
she's
gonna
saying
talk
too.
regardless.
I get what she's saying too. I'm on the hood side too. I'm from the Seattle hood. Yeah,
Exactly. That's a different kind of background check. The hood
Yeah,
gonna talk. So the
hood
paperwork, the
talk.
hood
They will talk.
paperwork. Hold on, let me finish what I was saying. Let me
Go
finish
ahead.
saying what I was saying.
Go ahead.
Let me finish saying what I was saying. So you saying do a background check, right? Who said that? I can't hear. Somebody got a lot of car movement or something in the background. So if
somebody mute their background.
There you go.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. So what I'm saying is you say about the background check, right? So if you say do a background check, I could go to the courthouse right now. I can go to the courthouse, the clerk of courts, wherever I need to go, and it's gonna tell me what they've been caught for.
Okay, Daddy, I'll call you when I finish getting dressed.
That's what it's gonna tell me. It's gonna tell me what the charges that they allegedly have. It's gonna tell me what are pending charges, what is something they went to jail for. The streets gonna tell me something totally different. The streets gonna let me know if such and such popped such and such, but he ain't been caught for yet. So I'll go off a street background check. I don't care what the white man got in their books. Because I know a lot of people that done a lot in the street and ain't got caught yet, including my fucking self. Hello.
Well, now I see where you
so
come
I go
from.
for the street.
Okay,
I'm not going to no courthouse.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get my question answered. I was asking when y'all say y'all do a background check with the streets, like I guess I'm not really understanding like what's the definition of that.
What they mean by this they is familiar with their community, they're familiar with their neighborhood, and they'll just go out in the street.
The streets gonna know more than the white man knows. The streets gonna know more than the white man knows.
Wait a minute.
I get what she's saying by that. Because as far as crime wise,
if you don't know this man from a can of paint out here in Atlanta, and you from New Orleans, what street is talking for you?
Your background check.
You listening to understand who this cat is right here.
Right, that's what I said. I say if it's no Cooley. I say if you from Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's what.
No, I say if you from Atlanta and you know somebody.
Y'all can't talk at the same time.
I was just trying to explain.
Right, I get what you saying.
Okay, let's not over talk everybody. Let's listen. Just listen. Everybody, just listen. Just listen. Go ahead. Who is talking next? Just listen.
Leave Rhonda alone. Leave Rhonda alone. Don't mute her. Don't bring her down.
Hear everybody. That's all.
I got you, Rhonda. Don't worry.
Girl, I will regulate. You know. We have got to listen. We have got to hear.
Say what you got to say.
We're not going to hear.
Say what you got to say.
Okay. So who's next? Who's next? Who's talking now?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Jay, this is what she was basically trying to say. When you live in a community that's close and you end up seeing somebody in that community,
I got
you can listen to the streets and understand who this person is just from the
okay.
I get that. Mm-hmm. That's what she's basically saying.
No, and I understood what she was saying.
If we talking in general, you're gonna meet somebody they're not from your neighborhood.
Wait, that's the point that I wanted to capture, and I want you to think about what significant has happened in her state. What was the most significant thing that happened in that state? What was that event called?
New Orleans.
No, the event. What was the event?
Hurricane something.
Oh, the hurricane.
Okay,
Ida.
and how many people did it displace?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
It displaced a lot of people that are originally from that place and other places. And then how many people actually came back? There are a lot of new people that ain't from there. I know that because I've been there. Now that I can actually speak from because I've been there a number of times. Let's talk about Atlanta. Let's talk about Texas, where I live at.
Right.
How many people?
See, you talking? You talking about people that with that gentrification shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking about people who move here to gentrify shit.
No, here's what I'm actually saying.
Be honest with you, I'm being 100% honest. Ain't nobody moving here. Ain't nobody moving here.
Let me explain it like this. The only way that you would know that is if the people that you are meeting are actually originally from there. And how do you know that if you're just out dating people and meeting people randomly? And most of us are meeting people on social media.
Yeah.
Right.
You right about that. You is
right.
So right
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is be smart. I just don't see there is any good objection to a background check, and that's one thing that I named among many other things. That's all I'm saying. That was just one item.
That's in generalization.
You know what? I do agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, wait, hold on. Let me say this.
The average person is not dating somebody that they grew up with in their neighborhood.
Right.
Or that they went to high school with,
let me say it like this. If what you're doing is working, I have nothing to say. Do what you do. Like if you have a cookie cutter method that is working, I don't have a thing to say. But the problem that I have is that I see the divorce rates. The shit's not working. When I see the number of children that are in foster care, the shit's not working. When I see all of these broken families and how we're bringing children into the world, the numbers are saying that the shit's not working. So what are we doing wrong? And all I try to do is just give us something extra to think about. That's it. So maybe we can go about it in a different way, because maybe we can't go back to the way things used to be and how we traditionally get married and have kids under one roof. Maybe that's not how we're doing it no more, but maybe we can be smarter about it going forward.
God damn, let me cry.
You're absolutely correct.
But if what you're doing, but if what you're doing is working, then by all means do what you do. I'm not against stuff that's working. I'm against the stuff that's not working. I hear a lot of women tell me this nigga ain't shit and this nigga ain't that and he doing this and blah blah blah. And every other week they in a different relationship with dudes, and you'd have to ask why.
Why? MP, what you got?
Because that's what they attract.
MP. Oh, you gotta unmute yourself, MP.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, good deal. Sorry about that. Was driving and finally reached my destination in the country. But real quick, I'm going to say this: there's no foolproof method, you know, to making sure that whether it's male or female, because I mean, let's keep it real. I don't know if y'all said it or not, but there are women who do some crazy things to kids too. So there's no foolproof method in making sure that our kids are protected. So whatever that is, if you have to go to the courthouse, if you got to go holler at Pookie or, you know, Nika around the corner, you know, maybe they know somebody potentially from where this person
I'll
moved in
get
from, or they pick up on,
shit. What?
or they pick up on, you know what I'm saying, like signs that, hey man, you know, something's not right with this person. But I think, you know, anything that we do, as much information as we can get, and then too, we have, you know, the internet, social media. So I mean, there are so many things that we can do to make sure not only that we're protected, but you know, our kids are protected too. So whatever it is that a person needs to do to make sure that they're in a good space. And then too, as humans, a lot of times we don't listen to ourselves. Like people give us so many red flags, but we'll be like, nah, I'm just overthinking, or that person's really not like that. And we have this thing called intuition. If your intuition and you know your spider senses are tingling and it's saying, hey, this person is crazy as fuck, like leave them alone, get away, like go ahead and get out, because you wouldn't have that sense of feeling if something wasn't sitting right in your spirit. So I mean, you know, we got to do things to make sure we're protecting ourselves and our kids too.
Absolutely, I agree. Hand claps.
Yeah, girl, look, you and Poolie on it. That was
yes,
Poolie
hand claps. Thank you, Poolie.
Yeah.
Hand claps.
That was a good one.
Yeah, he done said it. He done said it all right there.
Yeah,
because you can find crazy people anywhere. It don't even have to be online.
It could be right here on this.
It could be right under your nose. You can find somebody at church that's crazy as fuck. They crazy. You can find somebody in the library crazy as fuck.
I was making sure that she was under my nose.
You're so crazy. Now, Lisa, I want to say what Lisa said. Lisa said that's real on both accounts, but me being a single woman with two beautiful little girls would not trust any man in. Of course, this was before background checks. The women and men are doing now. Because they didn't have background checks back then.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
they did. To where they...
Lisa, go see a local police station.
I guess it depends on how old you are.
Yeah, I think it depends.
So age might play a factor in that.
I mean, we wasn't born in the 50s or the 70s. Well, no, I was born in the 70s, but we wasn't born in the 50s or the 60s, so we know.
Now, Tamika said, when I say background check, because she said she has done background checks, and I know she's not lying because she has told me that she has done background checks.
Okay.
But she said, when I say background checks, I'm talking about looking at arrest record, any civil suits, and word on the street from people that knows them, looking at their social media, etc.
You do as much as you can.
Yep.
That's all.
I'm telling y'all now,
can do.
I find out a lot when I have artists, independent artists that come on to the radio station at Hits 92.3. I always have to research their background before they come. And I go straight to social media.
I'm about to say most of them on social media.
Yes, I go straight to social media, and you will find out everything that you need to know. Everything you need to know. Now, Kafan, come back off of mute.
Yeah, my fault, man. The connection been kind of,
it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's all right. It is all right. If a girl came to you, Kafan, and said, I did a background check on you, it's okay, we could date now. How would you feel about that?
Like a background check is in like a I didn't find out
a police went to the
no,
police.
You know what the hell you done did? I'm talking about Kafan right now.
Me. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if a girl came to you that you was interested in, that you trying to date, y'all done went on dates and everything, all that. You know what I'm saying? You ready to go on ahead and jump in bed. And she tell you,
not jump in the bed.
Yeah, jump in the bed. He ready to jump in the bed.
Wait a minute.
He ready to jump in the bed. Oh, shit. What you gonna do now, boy? What you gonna do now?
She come to you and she tell you that she has done a background check on you. She like, I just had to make sure that you was good before I even get, too far deep. But now I'm ready. I done seen your background. You only know what your background is on here right now. What would you say? Would you get upset?
Nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, more, I believe we should do more homework on the people we meet, you know what I'm saying? Before we start going further into what we going into, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad at it, you know what I mean? I ain't saying my background is squeaky clean, and I ain't saying it's all the way dirty, you know what I mean? But at the same time, this is all about, you know, we need to know more. But you never, what I always say, you never know who you with until you move in with them. You know what I'm saying? But some of the destruction could be moved away if we did more research before, you know what I'm saying, we move forward within like the lusty part, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be mad, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at all.
That's the first thing you gonna do.
Jay, should men do background checks on women?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
all the way.
You should. Yes.
They the first ones that should.
I say you should do it.
Oh wait, he said they the first ones. Really?
No, Rhonda, don't repeat what he said. Rhonda, do not repeat what he said.
I hate that you moved off.
Really? Is that what he doing? Really?
What is wrong with you, Rhonda? Don't repeat what Poolie said. You is my friend, Rhonda, so you know.
I ain't messing with Poolie. Poolie doing something extra tonight.
You doing something? You know, Tish. You see, Tish's cousin. Tish ain't repeated shit he said.
Poolie just ain't right. Poolie just ain't right. He just ain't right.
Man, I got it all.
But no, I understand Poolie too, though, because you know what? You know what I be watching? I be watching For My Man.
Yes.
And these girls be having these men do extra stuff. I'm like, are these people crazy?
Yeah, for my woman. You talking about for my woman? For my
woman. That one.
For my woman. Yeah.
I'm telling you, these men be listening to these women and doing extra and killing for these women.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
For these women. Now, y'all, I got to get into this next one. It's okay. I got to get into this commercial right quick, which is a video. And then what we're going to go into next is the downside. The downside of dating these women. And I must say, Jay, y'all watch AFC podcast. I deal with a lot of adults. Okay? A lot of adults. I deal with children too, but Jay, he only deals with a lot of kids, teenagers. Y'all need to watch his program. I am so serious. I'm not just saying that because he on the show. Like I said, I was watching it before I even started a YouTube. And the things that I saw,
send me the link. Send me the link so I can watch.
I'll do it right now. No, not a problem. I got it on speed now.
Just send me the link and I will watch it. And I will comment and all that. You gonna get all my comments, honey, because I'm gonna tell you something good.
But just to touch
Jay, you might make Rhonda a moderator.
Okay, tell me something good, because I'm gonna give it to you.
I went and put a background check. I'm not telling. I went and got a background check on you.
Oh, you went and got a background check?
And I continued on dating. I'm not telling you I got a background check. You know what I'm gonna tell you? I got a background check after we got married.
Really?
Right. With a smile
wow.
on my face.
I posted the link. I posted the link in the private chat. It's not gonna let me post it on your YouTube chat, but I did post it in the back chat.
Now. Jay, do you think it's safe to tell people that they did a background check on them?
Hell no.
We're just talking about being honest about what you're doing and your actions. Why would you not?
Shit.
Wait, what are you guys saying?
If you consider having sex with this person, why wouldn't you tell him?
When he find out, oh, you wouldn't rule to put a background check on?
See, especially with us being in this social media age and everything is digital now, like it should be naturally expected. Like if I look you up and find out you done been in the news for something, like would a person get mad about that? Oh yeah, I saw this guy DJ Just J do a YouTube video about something that you got arrested for. Would you get mad about the fact that you did your research and looked it up because you typed his name and my channel popped up?
Oh, you want America's Most Wanted? Now you mad?
So thank you. So here's the thing that you got to think about. If you would get mad about what somebody would find, then you need to be thinking preemptively about the things that you're doing before you even get to that point. Because if you don't get pissed off about what somebody will find, then maybe you need to be reconsidering what you're doing.
And I think that goes back to being preventive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he get mad, that means he done did something and it's a problem and you need to get away. What's my thing? Here it is right here. You better get the hell out. Now, Tamika said, I wouldn't necessarily even tell them, like Pookie said, tell them I check their background. I'm just looking to see if they are being open and honest. If I found something and they brought it up, depending on what it was, we can move forward. I want to know credit score too.
I like her. I like her a lot. I like what she said.
I love Tamika. I love her. Hey, Fred. Fred is the guy that does all my artwork, y'all. I must say that.
Fred already feels disrespected.
Yes, Fred said, I will feel disrespected. You don't trust me if you tell me?
Nope.
Yes, you can have a background check, but don't let me know.
Let me ask y'all a question. This is a question
Fred
for the
from
panel.
Africa.
I might be kind of jumping off the deep end a little bit, but let me ask this. If they had a background check that you could find out if a person had an STD or not, would you look it up?
They sure would. Quick, fast, and in hurry.
You know what?
If somebody had an arrest record on them, a history of being on probation and parole, which happens to men and women, but it happens, primarily to black men a lot more because a lot of us are incarcerated. I think it's 1 out of 3 black men will go to jail. So there's a high probability if you're dating a black man that he probably will have something on his background. Why would you not want to know that? Especially if it's something that can protect your life. Think about how many women always talking about, well, I didn't know he was abusive. And it's hard to get out of an abusive relationship. If you looked on his record and see that he done whooped 3 or 4 women's asses, then yes, I think that you would absolutely be thankful that you looked up the background check and you knew that your ass was going to get whooped. And make a clear-cut decision that I chose to live with this.
I'm laughing because Tish laughing.
Wait, who was saying this right now? Who is saying
Jay is saying
Jay, you know what, Jay? I was thinking the same thing. If you could look up a background check and see that they had STDs, that would be the ultimate shit right there.
Yes. If you have a choice, choice of finding out that he went to jail or he had an STD, I'm gonna take it a step further. If you could find out that he either went to jail or got AIDS, you gonna definitely make sure that.
You know what? Not just AIDS. You can have herpes up in this bitch. You can't get rid of that motherfucker at all.
Well, I got a follow-up question to that dude.
But maybe, and
I got to say, as long as his kids is grown.
I have a follow-up question.
His kids is grown. He got syphilis and herpes.
This is why we're here.
Boy, you better go. You better go sit down somewhere because you're done.
We are laughing. We are
get your STD
follow-up question to that dude.
Because I'm a ROTD ass your ass. I don't know what the hell that means, but I'ma do it. I don't know what it means, but I'ma do it. Shit, I'ma fuck you up. Really? Really? What?
Casey said, I don't know what that means.
I'ma fuck you up. Really? You trying to kill us. You trying to kill everybody in life. Really?
Right on, Rhonda. Right on.
Because all I'm saying is this is we can actually take this back full circle, back to the song as far as dealing with kids, dealing with a woman that got kids or a man that got kids. When should you? Why should you? And maybe why some people choose not to go that route. We're just talking about self-preservation. So if you protect yourself, if you love yourself, then you will love what comes from you, the fruit of you, which is your children. If you already have them, then yes, you would do what it takes to protect them. And information is by far the most important thing that you can have. Be informed.
Right.
Okay, I got a secret. I have a secret. Before we go into our video, I do have a secret.
You have a secret?
I have a secret.
And I'm going to tell Bully the secret.
My secret is I knew what I was doing when I asked Jay to come on here tonight.
Oh, shit. Oh, you wanted Jay to stir up some shit.
I know, not to stir up nothing, but I know that Jay has a way of making us all see the big picture.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. I knew he had a way of making us all see the big picture. I wouldn't even do a background check. But once I started listening to Jay, I'm like, shoot, if I wasn't married, I'm doing a background check. Then I called Tamika, and me and Tamika talked about it, and she said she doing a background check.
Chanel, you've been married for 1,000 years now.
Damn right.
You've been married for 1,000 years now. That's a different story. You know.
Can I give you a little bit of something?
Go ahead, Jay.
Even with me saying it's smart to do background checks when you have kids.
Yeah.
I haven't done them at least in the past 8 years.
Are you single, Jay?
I am single, but guess what? I don't bring my daughter around nobody I date.
And your daughter's grown, or
my daughter will be 15 in September.
Okay, so she's a little younger. Okay, got you.
Yeah, but I'm just giving you full disclosure. I'm just being upfront and honest about that. I think it's smart to do, because like I said, I haven't done it, but I also haven't put my children in danger behind my choices.
Right. Of course.
Exactly.
And that's the main thing. We preventing these
because I be watching all these A&E movies, these Lifetime movies. Oh, they got it. They got it.
They
got it.
Well, I'm gonna get into this video right quick, y'all, and then we're gonna get into this last clip. Well, the first and the last clip.
Well,
then,
you didn't do hypothetically.
I didn't say we wasn't going to hypothetically. I just said we're finna do this, and this is the only clip for the night. I only got one clip for the night.
Oh, because you want to make us cry. Okay, I got you, Chanel.
Julia, I see
We out here in the morning bustle, steering clear of suckers. Yeah, you lazy gang still couldn't dig it with a shovel. All that glitters ain't gold, and certain diamonds like luster. But get out here and grind with every muscle you can muster. Turn a 4 into an 8, split a 2 into a double. She with me, then I love her, but shit, I can never trust her. One thing is for certain, got to get out here and bubble. It's numbers to be made, we gotta get out here and ready. Hustle, 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 hustle. Go ahead, flex, baby, show a little muscle. Hustle, 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 hustle. Go ahead, flex, baby, show a little muscle. Put it up, however, I'm just turning up a level. Told my little nigga, I just wanna live forever. Get your paper right, and you're surviving anywhere. Ain't cross the top, we came with shit, we ain't know any better. The heart gon' be the death for you one day, my mama said it. But catch me at the finish line, you see me money screaming. You said that she man when shit to go in front of the ticket. I don't know nothing else but hustle, get out here and get it. Trying to whip me up a penny, yeah, I gotta have me plenty. Guess they hate me cause I'm gifted, maybe cause I'm too relentless. God bless the child that hold his own, can't be no codependent. Yeah, I stand alone, I don't need no codependent. Hustle, 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 hustle. Go ahead, flex, baby, show a little muscle. Hustle, 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 hustle. Go ahead, flex, baby, show a little muscle.
We are learning and we are hearing from the grandmother of a 9-year-old girl who was shot and killed Monday night. The girl's mom was also shot but survived.
Fox 26's Dominic Keith joining us live from downtown Houston, where the mom's ex-boyfriend is now in jail, charged with Kylie's murder.
Yeah, and Kylie's grandmother is speaking out for the first time, even as more details about that tragic night are now being released.
It's just a hurtful process at this time, and we're devastated.
In fact, Tracy Sorrell says her heart is broken after her daughter Brittany was shot in the shoulder and survived, and her granddaughter Kylie was shot in the head and killed.
It's a nightmare. Not sleeping, not eating.
The beautiful 9-year-old, as you can see here, loved basketball and goofing off. Brittany was watching a movie with her 3 children Monday night just before 10, and according to court records, her apartment door was unlocked for her cousin who lives with her, That's when she says her ex-boyfriend, Jeremiah Jones, came in, demanded his television, ripped it from the wall, and placed it near the front door. Court documents say Brittany handed over her cell phone after he ordered her to, and, quote, he immediately walked back to the bedroom where Kylie was. Brittany heard 2 gunshots, saw Jones exit the bedroom. He shot her, then left the apartment. Before Jones was captured by HPD SWAT officers Tuesday evening, he told me he didn't do it.
Because I was at a gas station on camera minutes before they say, within probably like 15 to 20 minutes before they even said that this happened.
Brittany's mom says her daughter is 100% sure it was him.
She was looking at him, they were talking and he got upset and, couldn't take no for an answer.
Jones, who was out on bond for several felony charges, dated Sorrells for 8 months and they broke up 2 months ago. Her mom says Brittany secured a restraining order because she says Jones was constantly threatening her daughter. And according to court records, Jones went to Brittany's apartment just last week with a gun and threatened to kill her. This grieving grandmother says she plans to fight for a law to be put into place in her granddaughter's honor that would make the punishment for repeated threats carry the same weight as if they actually carried it out.
You reported the threat?
You're saying if there was a law in place that would crack down on even threats, her daughter would have been saved. Your granddaughter would have been saved.
Exactly.
Now, Jeremiah Jones is being held in jail without bond. When he appears in court on Tuesday, prosecutors are expected to ask a judge to keep it that way.
All right, y'all. We are back. And I must say, to see the full story of this, you can go to AFC podcast, which is Jay. He did a remarkable job on this story, I must say. A remarkable job. Give him a hand applause. This was a very, very sad story, and you would definitely get more details on his show just as well. Jay, what was the biggest thing that you saw doing this story that stuck out the most?
Okay. Exactly what we just talked about. Background checks. And here's where I start to really hold people's feet to the fire. Because I think that mother actually should be doing as much time in prison as he does. So if he gets 100 years in prison, she should get 50. Why do I say that? Because if you knowingly take your child, walk them out into the middle of a street and a big ass bus is coming, and you walk away and that child gets hit by that bus, would you not be charged for murder?
Yeah, you will be charged.
Because you knew the danger. You have the sentient mind and you understand what's going on and what the potential dangers are. Not a child. That's why we're parents. So if you put your child in a disadvantaged position and it costs them their life, and you had every opportunity in your face to know that this person was a danger to your child, let's take a real slow walk through this. This man had at least 6 different felonies that he was pending on.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have not known that if you would have did a background check? Matter of fact, even if he was on probation or parole, most of the time, whenever you go to live with somebody, if you're staying at somebody's house, your parole officer wants to know where you're going to be staying, which means they have to notify the person or talk to the person that you're going to be staying with. So that would make the owner of that home, whether it be the mother or grandmother, whoever it is, they would be aware, oh, this nigga's on probation. You would know that. On top of that, let's just say if you didn't do no background check and you kept your ear to the street and motherfuckers telling you, oh yeah, man, that's a good ass dude right there, man. You got you a good one, girl. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's your homegirl saying the same shit, giving this nigga a pat on the ass because they like that thug shit, then fine. What do you do when he's whooped your ass multiple times since you've been in a relationship? So then now you have the evidence against you that he has been physical with you, and you still ignored it and kept your children around that danger. Why? Because you wanted some thug dick. Should you not be held accountable at that point?
Exactly. I agree with you 100%.
That's a heavy question.
But I agree. I agree with it. You know, that's one thing I always talk about on my show is it starts in the home. It starts in the home. It starts with the parents. I do understand that sometimes your child takes a whole nother path. A whole nother path. But at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and your child out here putting guns on folks, shooting them, beating them, no, that should not be happening. Even 16, it shouldn't be happening. But like I said, I do understand. You have a lot of single women out here who the men just decided, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it no more. But guess what? Mama still got to be there. Now mama got to make sure that all these kids get clothes. All these kids get shoes. All these kids have food. Because daddy said, I'm gone. And when he said he gone, then he gone. He ain't doing nothing. So what is mama supposed to do at this point? She got to go to work. If not, they're going to take the kids from her. But I know Junebug down there ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Junebug down there shooting at the kids. Junebug ain't doing nothing right. Getting kicked out of school all the time. But I still got 3 and 4 other kids to take care of. I still got to feed them. What am I to do, Jay?
Okay, so we're talking about preventatives.
They're here now.
We're talking about preventatives. And what I'm talking, because I'm not talking about the people who have already got their foot in the shit. I'm talking about us as the grown people who are already in those situations, especially because women follow women. Women generally, matter of fact, I hate to say this, but our sisters actually respect sisters before they respect black men, flat out. So if that's the case and they communicate with each other the way that they do, then you would have to look at it and say, y'all are speaking to each other. Why is it that if they know what the problem is, the ones who do know that this is a bad route to go, why are they not telling these other young girls out here that this is not the best route to go, and why? They're actually encouraging each other to continue to go down this path. They're propping up these individuals who are not, I call them non-law-abiding citizens rather than just flat out calling them gangsters and thugs, because that could actually be a whole slew of other shit. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'll say non-law-abiding citizens. Why would you want that in your house anyway? That puts your home at risk. That puts your freedom at risk anyway. Why would you do that? So if you put your own freedom at risk,
I don't agree.
Name me one single thing that you disagree with.
I've got to interject.
That follows some logic. Please tell me.
I've got to interject because a lot of women, we have gotten information from schools, from counselors at the schools. There's a lot. So Tennille, I'm going to bring this up. And I know you wanted to have a whole show about it, and we can still have a whole show about it. But there are other things that we can put our kids into. Because a lot of times now, Jay, we don't have, okay, I'm thinking back when I was young. I ain't been young for a long time, you feel me? But the thing is that, we've had the YMCA, we've had church camps, we've had Bible study. You know, there's been a lot of things, right? Okay, but the thing is that the mothers or the fathers have to put their kids into it. Okay, so what I know now is that 2 of my kids have went to, what do you call it? It is called Youth Challenge. This is Youth Challenge. One of my daughters went to Youth Challenge Fort Stewart. One of my daughters went to Youth Challenge Fort Gordon. Okay. Fort Stewart was good for my kid. She did very well, excelled. She did what she needed to get. She got her GED. She came out and even got money from it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? One of my kids went to Fort Gordon. That's my 17-year-old who's here now. I had to take her out of the program because these girls were trying to kill each other. I'm not lying to you. This is the true story. They were hitting each other with steel chairs. Steel chairs. One of the girls came out walking like a zombie. And one of the administrators' grandsons was 7 saw that baby walking and bleeding across the courtyard. Bleeding. He said, Grandma, what's wrong with her? Grandma, what's wrong? She said, don't look. Just keep walking. Mm-hmm. You know what? A lot of this shit, I don't know what's going on right now.
Exactly.
But it's very bad. It's extremely bad.
Yeah,
for these kids.
Can I interject for just a moment?
Yes, of course. You can interject. Go ahead.
First and foremost, please understand I'm a little bit of an asshole, so I do want to apologize.
You can be one because I'm one too. Go ahead.
I do not mean to come across abrasive at all, but I do want to try to make sure that we are what am I trying to say? Concise.
Along the same lines, or we're on the same page, or
yeah, let's use the word concise. Let's be concise about this because you
go ahead.
You specifically said that you disagree with the things that I said. I gave you a group of things that I said that were facts, and you said that you disagree. What specifically do you disagree with? That I said.
What you were saying about the single mothers, and that, I have to go back on that. I don't remember that part because when my mind gets going, I just get going.
Wait. And this actually harkens back to what I was saying earlier.
It's okay, Ron.
When my mind gets going, it gets going. Go ahead.
A lot of us do this, and it's perfectly fine, sister. I promise you that. It's perfectly fine. Because I think that we can actually make progress if we understand where our issues are, and it gives us an opportunity to work on it. And I think that sometimes we get so emotionally engulfed into something and get caught up in our feelings that we can't really be productive.
Go ahead.
And we can't be productive when we're in our feelings about things.
Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying. I was saying, what did I say that was factually inaccurate?
Well.
No, I mean, I appreciate the story for sure, but I thought what I was saying.
When I get going, I get
no sense. Ron, you already know Poole ain't got no sense.
Poole ain't got no sense. But Jay, it's nothing against you. But when I get going, I get going. And it's nothing against you. So if I said anything to brought you off of your track or whatever, I didn't mean it.
No, Ryder, you did not. You did not.
Yeah.
You did not. You
Yeah.
did not. We
I
were just trying to figure out exactly what you meant.
Yeah, I was just trying to make a certain point about single mothers because you were talking about single mothers. You were talking about
hold on. Let's stick to that.
Yeah.
What specifically do you have a disagreement with when it comes to single mothers based on something that I've said? Like where's your disagreement come in? That you could say not, and because what we also got to stop doing is stop personalizing so much stuff. We got to be way more general. It's okay to be general because that applies to a much larger group. So let's just say black people, and we've been black forever since the beginning of our time. So let's just say with black folks, what about single mothers do you disagree with that I've said?
Man, I don't remember. I was just going off on my own tangent. I was going off on my own tangent.
Hey,
you know what, Jay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hey, look,
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, I come from a customer service background.
I'm sorry. I didn't need to do anything to. I just had to say what I needed to say on that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything to discombobulate anything.
Now you got me in tears, damn laughing.
Look, I promise you, I come from a customer service background, sister. You are good. I'm perfectly fine with that.
All I can say was I cannot look at Kay. I cannot look at Kay.
I'm serious, Jay. I'm like, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent like that, but it's just like when it comes to single mothers though, I have a certain something in my heart.
Just like about the part when you said that about the part when you said that
for single mothers.
Well, whatever you said about single mamas, I just disagree.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't nothing against you. It was just trying to get a point across about single mothers because there's
wait,
Rhonda again, Rhonda.
So here's the interesting thing.
Yeah,
I think, and this is what I find crazy about our people sometimes. I find it just a wild idea that if we feel that something is negative, we will fight it tooth and nail, but we won't fight that fucking hard for our kids.
Not you, Rhonda, not you.
In general. I promise you, it's way.
Absolutely. We will.
It is black folks as a group. And that's
right.
And that's what I want to encourage us to do. And that's why I feel like the perspective that I give is looking at a much wider scope. I can look at the side that's looking at us from the outside looking in. I could also look from the inside looking out. I could look at my mistakes. I could look at the things that people around me are doing. I could look at it and say, here's what we're doing, and this is where we need to go in order to make sure that we not only that we don't hurt ourselves, we don't hurt our children, and we can build better black communities.
Next time, Jay, I'm gonna have my notebook because you been bringing me back to shit.
No, don't tell her. No.
No, I need my notebook because Jay
be
having me back to my notebook. Oh no, I got to get back to my notebook.
Yes.
Hold up. I got to write my shit down.
I told y'all that I had a secret. And I told y'all my secret
and
was
Jay is the shit. You know what, Jay? You are the shit. That's all I have to tell you.
He is. I don't just look. I don't watch nobody. I don't watch just know anybody.
Oh no, he is the shit. Oh no, he's the shit for real. And fuck you, Poolie. No, fuck Poolie talking shit. I know you talking shit back there, Poolie. I know you talking shit.
He said, "Tell me one thing that you did not like."
What'd you say, Poolie? What'd you say?
For a long time. I heard a bunch of stuff, but I did not hear what you was actually upset about. You were upset about something. I don't know if any of us can figure out what it was. Jay,
I know
had some questions.
I know
you
one
tried
other
to get
person.
A solution.
This fucking asshole. Fuck you, Poolie.
I know one other person that was on Poolie's side tonight at that moment, and that was Kay. Cause Kay, what I tell you, she was laughing so hard.
Oh shit, Kay, stupid.
Okay, wait. Look, let's do this. Let's bring it back around. Back around. So, Mrs., if you would rephrase the question, if you would, like if you could restate the question, you could let Rhonda answer it, or you could let your cousin or one of the gentlemen answer it. If you would represent the question, if you would.
I don't know what
and that'll get us back on track.
Yeah,
I don't know what the question was, but I do want to say this before I figure out what the question was. I do want to say this. Our comment on here, Carolyn Murray, which is my mommy. Everybody knows her as Mama.
Hi, Mommy.
She said, "I am enjoying this show." And Rhonda is so funny, making me laugh.
Oh my God.
She is dead serious.
I love her. I love her.
Rhonda is not trying to be funny. Just so y'all know, this is real.
It is.
You know what? Is Poolie talking more shit about me?
No, Rhonda, he's not. He's not Rhonda.
This is all.
We got to hurry up. And hypothetically is not long at all. We got to get into hypothetically right
Okay,
quick.
we got to.
Yes, that's Rhonda's shit right there, hypothetically. So we got to get into that right quick. So let me play these couple commercials and then we'll be right to it. Here we go.
Jones here at his 92.3 on Peachy Tea Time with the Missus, the one and only. Let's go.
What if I broke a monogamous agreement? What if I told you I lied but didn't mean it? What if my one mistake had the potential to break up a happy home? You wanna know? What if I confessed it and she didn't mean nothing since it happened? You think about leaving? What if I suppressed it and made a vow to never mess with another? Is it cool for me to smut that effect? Is it cool for me to cover my tracks? If you never know, or would me not being honest hurt you more?
Hypothetically, of course, are there some things better than nonsense?
Or would you wanna know instead?
Hypothetically, of course, are there some wars not worth fighting,
some tears not worth crying? No.
Hypothetically, of course, what if this happens to you? What would you want me to do? What if I told you that I had a confession? What if I said 4 years ago when we were arguing, he came to comfort me and I wound up pregnant, and I just can't say for sure
if the baby's yours.
What if I confess it and it turns out not to be a baby after you get tested and it destroys what we've been blessed with?
What if I suppress it?
'Cause technically you're the baby's daddy anyway. It's wrong for me, I want you to stay. Would you rather have me take you away from the only family I know? Or is this just too big a secret to keep it on the low?
You know, like I told y'all at the beginning. I'm so sorry. Like I told y'all at the beginning, we could not play the original version. But these folks tried. They did a great job. I applaud them for putting it on YouTube. That's what I applaud them for. But yeah, so the next song is Hypothetically. And y'all just heard it on here. And with this one, I want to go a different route. Okay? I'm not going to put up the words to the song on Hypothetically. What I want to do is, and I really, 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 really feel strongly about this. I feel like women, I love my black women. Y'all my sisters. And I want everybody's opinion on this tonight. But I do feel like us as black women, we always got to come up with hypothetical questions. All the time. We come up with hypothetical questions. These men don't want to hear these hypothetical questions. I know.
I know you know.
Me and my husband it's finna be 15 years that we have been married.
And she been asking me hypotheticals for 15 years.
Would you let me say it?
Go ahead.
I don't need you to say it.
Go ahead.
I've been asking him hypothetical questions for 15 plus years. You know what I'm saying? It was 8 years before we got married. 8 years. And then finally we got married, and we've been married for 15. It'll be 15 years, July 7th. We got married 7/7/7. And to this day, I still ask hypothetical questions. I could be sitting here watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I see all this money, these hoes coming in, bringing in, and all this stuff. And you best believe I'm going to ask a hypothetical question. And let me not get the right hypothetical answer. I'm hypothetical mad. And I know I'm not the only female out there that does this. So, first of all, I want everybody's opinion on this. And then I got some hypothetical questions that some women ask. that we shouldn't be asking, ladies. I'm saying this right now, but I'm probably gonna ask Poolie a hypothetical question tomorrow. Okay? This is just what I do. I just do.
She asked me hypothetical and I get her real.
Yes. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes I'll just be like, Poolie, you so stupid. Why would you say something like that? You know, and then boom, I'm upset. I'm just keeping it 100.
Me and hypothetical don't get along.
And I'm sure a lot of people's hypothetical questions don't get along. You know, I could barely find anything for men to ask women hypothetical. I couldn't find none. But it was a whole.
Oh, I have a whole bunch of. I have a lot of hypothetical questions I can ask a woman. But the real question is, do you really want that smoke? That's the real question. You think you're ready, but are you really ready?
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. But yeah.
Okay. Do that then.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with this, MP.
Okay.
You know, because we ask some hypothetical questions that we get so angry about. So do we really want that smoke? You know
what do we get angry about, Tennille? What's the hypothetical smoke?
She said, what's the hypothetical smoke?
Yes. What's the hypothetical smoke? I want to know right now. What's the hypothetical smoke?
It could be anything. It could be any question.
Okay. Throw it out. What's
okay, well, let's just say, for example, on the song, the young lady said, she asked LYFE Jennings, she said, what if she had a confession? What if 4 years ago they had gotten to an argument, she wasn't right, and she decided to go and just sit down with one of her friends. Sit down with one of her friends.
What you call
She not sitting down if a baby was made. Let's be realistic.
And then all of a sudden, a baby was made.
Oh,
but now I
that's
don't
a
know.
good one.
And I'm not gonna lie, I know somebody that's like this.
We all
But
do.
all of a sudden, this baby.
That's a good one. That's a good
baby
one.
is not your baby.
I ain't never
Should I
had
tell
nothing
you?
like that, but that's a good
No,
one.
listen. Should I tell you? And our life is going good. Should I tell you? And take that risk of our relationship breaking up, and you're not gonna be here no more. When all reality, you've been here since day one. You've been here since day one.
Ooh.
Now, for the people that know that song, baby, don't y'all like how I just broke that down? I just did it.
That's nice. That's very nice. That's very nice.
Thank you, friend.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
That's
But
very nice.
yeah,
That's very
and
nice.
this is not nothing that's for pretend. Things like this really happens in real life. Like I
It
said,
really
I know
does.
somebody. You know somebody that this happened to. Yes. So this happens in real life. So this is what hypothetical is about tonight. Should you just let people know the truth, or should you just take shit to the grave? Or should you just go with the motion? Go with the motion.
You know what?
I'm gonna take mine to the grave. To the dirt with me. Bury me in my
We don't get a hand clap. Don't clap for that. Don't clap for that. She needs to be honest. Come out and tell that man what you done
I'm
done.
being honest. I got a book coming out.
I'm not taking it.
I'm being honest.
I'm going. I'm not saying nothing.
You wouldn't say nothing at all, Tish. In that scenario, you wouldn't say nothing at all.
Okay, so let me ask this hypothetical with that hypothetical. Let's say hypothetically, 4 years, they're going together and he think it's his. Now the baby needs an operation, let's say bone marrow or liver. And then he's like, oh yeah, this little man, I got him. And then come to find out, little man ain't really his. So hypothetically speaking, would he be wrong for leaving her?
No.
Hypothetically speaking.
No.
But he's been there for the kid, and it's all the baby knows. So you have to think more about than just your feelings, because the pot's been stirred. It's a little deeper than what you really think it is. Or hypothetically, what if he went and cheated and got him a side baby? Would he be wrong to even the score? Hypothetically,
wrong because he cheated.
She cheated.
Would she be wrong for leaving?
Then he cheated.
Well, then if she cheated first, then it's okay for him to leave.
No, cheat.
It's vice versa.
But what if he wants to cheat to even the score? Hypothetically speaking.
So your oats.
I don't want to leave you. I just want you to hurt the same way I hurt.
Those are the questions that will piss people off.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, it's hypothetically, but at the same time, you like, is he really thinking that way? Is she really feeling that way?
Yeah,
is it really a hypothetical question? That's true, but just in case, you really think about it in real life, or are you just thinking about it right now hypothetically?
Yeah, right now you telling me hypothetical, but in reality, this is what's going on in your brain.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no hypothetical.
Well, hypothetical is, I had looked it up. I did, and I have it up here right now. I do have it. I'm happy you said that, baby, because I almost forgot. Hypothetical question definition. A question based on assumptions rather than facts. But that's the thing. We make it into a fact when we ask these damn questions.
It's planted in your head that this is, I know this.
Yeah.
This shit happened.
And
no,
you know.
It did not. Hypothetically, it did. No, it did not.
But we talking hypothetical. That's the first thing you say. We talking hypothetical.
This shit is real.
And it says directed to an expert witness intended to explicit an opinion. That was the other person. Jay, what you think about that? The whole hypothetical thing.
I'm okay with hypothetical just because I'm a deep thinker, so I don't mind. I like questions. I like to dig, and I think too many times when you're in a relationship with somebody, we only like to dig on the surface, and we don't like to go no deeper than that. Which is why you end up not knowing a person. You can ask me anything you want to know, to the cows come home. I don't mind that. I'm good with that. But to answer the question of the scenario, if you didn't say anything, then that proves that you're not trustworthy, because that is a really, really big lie. And what should you leave somebody behind a big lie? I think that when you're in a relationship, you should be in a relationship looking to get married. Otherwise, there's no point of being in a relationship. And you should not be getting married to somebody that you do not trust. And if they've shown you that they haven't earned your trust by lying to you like that, then you absolutely shouldn't get married to them, and you shouldn't continue the relationship.
Why waste your time?
Facts.
Why waste your time? I tell people that a lot. If this is not the person that you can see yourself with, or you're even trying to go that route with, why are you wasting your time? Because that's what you're doing.
Because people don't want to feel alone. People don't want to feel alone.
They don't.
But they don't want the responsibility that comes with the committed relationship. So as long as I got somebody there that I can talk to, do whatever, then I'm good. But I don't want to fully commit because that's too big of a step.
Yeah, some people just want to avoid. They want to fill that void for the moment. Just a little play toy. They don't.
But is there something wrong with not wanting to be alone?
Yeah.
Y'all all feel that way?
Yeah.
Well, Drake said it. Drake said, I don't want to be, what did he say, 75, 65, 75, and alone. I agree with him with that. I want to be married to somebody for the rest of my life.
I want peace.
When I'm old and can barely walk, I want that nigga on the side of me can't barely walk too. And when I'm on the swing at home on my porch and my white picket fence, I want him swinging too. We both gotta try to help each other to get up. That's what I want. And I'm not ashamed to say it. And I don't think, why do you want to die alone? Why do people want to die alone? Who would want to die alone? If you can have somebody there right by your side.
That sounds like desperation to me.
But that do not sound like no damn desperation.
that sounds pretty desperate. If you're gonna settle to that extreme.
No, I'm not saying settle as far as this person ain't doing shit, ain't doing nothing at all. They just there. If they're making me happy, then yes, I would want to be with somebody for the rest of my life.
Define making me happy.
What'd you say?
I said define making me happy.
Great question.
Everybody got
this is a whole nother story.
Yes.
Everybody's definition of
a whole nother story.
Just the same as everybody rich ain't the same.
Baby, thank you for that. Cause I was like, oh shit. I should come with the questions for the missus.
Boiling water, you don't know how to get out of it.
Oh, I would have got out of it, don't worry. But Poolie came through. Yes, there's so many different definitions.
I just think you have to be very careful when it comes to settling. Settling is okay because we all, like, the majority of us aren't going to get the absolute perfect thing that we wanted. Like if you had 100 things on your list, you might be lucky to get maybe 50, 75% of it or whatever the case is. You're not going to get a perfect copy of everything that you want. So at some point we all settle. But you have to be careful and you have to have a line of demarcation of where you're settling and how you're settling and how much you're willing to settle for.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you want to settle for, though. Yeah. You got to figure out who that person is that you want to settle for. You feel me?
If you don't have kids, you can do it. If you don't have kids, you can do whatever you want to do. But if you do have kids, which most of us end up having kids after the age of at least 25, and maybe even younger than that, then now you also have to think about who you're settling with and involving your kids in that process.
Right. And see, that's the thing too. When it comes to kids, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. See, that's why this has got to be a continuation, because when it comes to kids, that's a whole different thing. You can't bring random motherfuckers in your realm when it comes to kids, period. When you're single, now that's a different story. When you're single, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But kids, that's a whole different thing, and single is a whole different thing. So this is a whole different story that has got to be continued.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Ryan. 100%.
Yeah. Straight up though. It's straight up. Because Jay, do you understand what I'm saying though? Because kids are a whole different reality. Oh yeah. Keep laughing.
No,
Poolie, I know Poolie laughing. I know that Poolie laughing.
Poolie ain't got no stick.
Poolie laughing. He laughing. I know he laughing.
He is.
But that's okay. But the thing is,
do pets count as kids?
Yeah, them kids are something different. I'm telling you.
Nothing about like pets, like little dogs. Like if a person has like a Shih Tzu, does they count as a kid too? People go crazy over their pets.
Oh yeah, they go crazy over their pets.
They go crazy over their pets.
But kids are just different. They're a whole different realm. You know what I mean? I mean, even as teenagers, they're a whole different realm. You know, of course, when it's women bringing men in and you got teenage kids, you know what? You don't know who they are, just like you say, background checks. You don't know if this man's a rapist. You don't know if he's a child molester. You don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Because you could bring a whole fool into your house, and then you got to kill him, and then you in prison.
Allegedly, you got to kill him.
A lot of people are having to do that. A lot of people are living.
Yeah, and then the women got to go to prison because they done put a rapist into jail because she done fucking murdered his ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna kill you if you fuck with my kid. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill
That's
you.
what you said. That's what she just said. That's what she just said.
Yeah, and I'm on record. I'm gonna kill you if you fuck with my kid. How about that? I'm on record.
Y'all Ryder is funny. She's so funny. Y'all love
Okay, see me.
Well, this hypothetical though when
This was
left, right,
prevention, right?
reverse.
Hypothetically was her favorite song.
Yeah. Oh, hypothetical. I love hypothetically, but it was a life song.
Did everybody answer that question as far as like how they feel about hypothetical questions?
Yes, Kay didn't. Kay, how did you feel?
You gotta unmute.
Girl, take yourself off of unmute. She's so busy laughing.
Unmute your mic.
Unmute, Kay.
Kay, hold on. I'm trying to unmute it. I can't. She gotta unmute herself.
Yeah, I think.
Unmute yourself. Girl, quit laughing. Unmute your damn self.
And what? She keep doing LOL. What's wrong with her?
There she go. There she go. Kay.
She probably laughing at me.
We've been telling you to unmute yourself for a minute.
That's
But we
okay.
want to know your opinion on hypothetically.
What was the question?
Just how did you feel about the lyrics to hypothetically in the song? As far as
With hypothetically, a lot of, I mean, we've been talking about
excuse me, y'all.
Can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yes.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I mean, we've been talking. I've been hearing. Oh, okay, so I've been hearing everybody talking about what she said on hypothetically, but everybody's speeding past what he said in that first verse. And the way I look at that is everybody's speeding past the fact that he said he cheated. He cheated. His hypothetical said that he cheated too. But everybody just speaking to the fact that she had a whole baby outside of the fact. You get what I'm saying? You got to look at both perspectives. He gave his whole hypothetically that we just completely ignored. We just went straight to the baby making hypothetical. You know, hypothetical questions, they can go either way. But usually it's a little truth to a hypothetical. Everybody is a hypothetical is usually a little.
I agree.
A little truth to it. So he said what he said, but everybody just sped past that part because a baby was born out of it. Everybody like, hold up. He said he cheated, but she cheated too. But she got a whole offspring out of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't speed past that fact. He did it too. So if you look at that whole song, that whole song is just full of cheating, and they toxic. They both for the streets. That's how I look at it. It seems like both of y'all did something y'all wasn't supposed to do.
So they both for the streets. I agree with you 100%, Kay. I agree with you 100%. We did just jump straight to the woman portion. And I did say let's just jump to the woman portion. But the guy, he did something too. But I guess it's just it hit different.
Did I not cover that? Did I skip that?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Jay. What'd you say?
Even though I said people being dishonest, you shouldn't be in a relationship with them, and you shouldn't get married.
Yes, you
shouldn't
that.
proceed forward. Like that's not picking a side there. That's if a person is being dishonest, you should not be in a relationship. So that kind of covers all bases.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Period.
He right. He is so right.
But I have a question.
I try to be fair. I try.
Jay crazy as hell.
Jay, you are very, very fair. But MP, what you said you had a question?
Yeah, I have a question. So, because it just came to mind. We said we skipped over the guy. Is it that people are so used to men cheating that when a woman does it, it's a shocker? When women cheat just as much as men?
They cheat more than men.
Why would you say that?
Hypothetical.
They do. It's not hypothetical.
I don't think that's the. I don't think that's the case.
I think they have.
I don't think that's the case though. I think it's.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. I think it's more so that men that it.
Do you think women cheat more than men?
No, it's not. I don't think that it's looked at that men cheat so often. It's just that a woman cheating is it comes across. Men can't take what they dish, so it's gonna come off worse no matter how it's looked at.
Right.
Whoa.
That's true too.
Whoa.
That's
Can
true
you say that again?
Yeah,
You know she's from New
No,
Orleans.
that's actually true. That's
Jay,
true.
you know she's from New
I
Orleans.
disagree.
They heard her.
Please, wait. No, just repeat what you just said. That last two sentences. Can you repeat that?
Say it again.
He wants your last two sentences.
I said no matter how that is looked at, he cheated and she cheated. It's not the fact that men are known to cheat or looked at to cheat. It's the fact that when a woman do it, it's gonna automatically look worse than what the man did.
What are you basing that
And that's
on?
just statistically how it go. A man could cheat on a woman for so long, and then as soon as she do it that one time, oh she's horrible.
That's
the same thing that you follow on the fact that you gotta do a background check or you gonna fuck a killer. I mean, it's just statistically.
Hold on. That's a statistic is a fact. That's not a fact. That's an opinion. If one is looked at worse than the other, that's literally an opinion, right?
And your opinion.
Am I wrong? Because that's a viewpoint. But
right,
it is
and your opinion is a woman has to do a background check before she.
No, not a woman.
Children are involved.
I know she's got a little lag in there. I think she's behind us about by 5 or 10 seconds. No, like it's just the internet connection. You can go ahead say what you were saying, ma'am. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay. It might have went completely down.
So basically what I'm saying is when you say that one is looked at worse than when you say that one is looked at worse than the other, that is literally an opinion. That is not something you can quantify how somebody looks at it. But you can actually point to a number that says that these two people were in a relationship and this person stepped out of that relationship, had unprotected sex, and made a baby. That is something you can count as a number. You can't count as a number how a person feels unless you're just grouping people up and saying, this is what most people think based on a survey. But you can't really quantify that.
Jay on the road.
So if a man, how is it looked at with a man when you going with men? If how many of your I can't say you, any of the other men on here, how many men do y'all know, friends, family, or whatever, that has cheated on their women any kind of way? I guarantee you could count on both of your hands how many of your friends, family, you know that have cheated on their woman.
Okay.
But when a woman does it and a baby is produced out of it, it's going to look 100% way worse than what that man has been doing that whole time.
They gonna be like, dang,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, hold on, wait.
It's going to look worse regardless. Like I said, we spade past the fact that he said he cheated.
One person is cheating.
We spade past the fact that he cheated.
Okay, well, he cheated and did not have kids. She cheated.
Right. Yeah, that was gonna be my thing.
But when he cheated, a baby could have been made. We just don't know that. We just don't know that.
I think
we're going off of what we hear. We're going off of what we hear, what we're told. What we're told right now is he didn't have a child. He cheated.
Right.
She had a child after she cheated. So that's the difference.
And I think they're both worse.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If that happened, the situation could have been.
But why even put that
they both
caveat?
are horrible. They both are horrible. But it's just the fact that men.
Wait.
It's an imbalanced scale. It's an imbalanced scale. No matter how you look at it.
Why are you saying that? Why are you putting that caveat in there to say that one is worse than the other? They're both bad. Why is one worse than another? They're both bad. Why?
I mean,
I'm saying that both are bad. I've never said they weren't both equally as bad. I'm saying it's going to look imbalanced.
because the baby was brought in.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Let's keep that same situation, but let's reverse it. Let's say she cheated and didn't get a baby, but he cheated and got a baby. Do you think that we wouldn't put as much emphasis on him, stepping out and having a baby?
No, because most women stay.
Yeah.
A lot of women do stay.
Yeah.
But you know what though? When it comes to a woman getting pregnant by
a lot of women stay. A lot of men won't stay.
No, he's not.
A lot of men will
a
not
man will stay, but a woman won't stay. I mean,
a lot of men will not stay after that.
No.
They will not. Trust me. It's always a double standard.
Exactly.
Wait.
It's a double standard.
You also have to remember this big.
But a woman will stay. A woman will stay.
A woman will.
A woman
and
will stay.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And
that's true. A lot of women will. But fuck that. This woman will not. Fuck that bitch. She can go to hell with that shit. Fuck that shit. He can go to hell and he can jump in all the lakes. All the Michigan lakes. All the goddamn Seattle lakes. Every lake. Fuck you, bitch. I'm not taking you. I'm good, bitch. I'm good. You go straight to hell.
But I feel like they're right as far as the way it looks. If you go by the way it looks versus the way it is, if it's the way it is, then they're both equal. But the way it looks, it does seem like men sometimes they be like, what? And laugh it off like it ain't nothing. But when they found out that that girl done did it, I know you finna leave her.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Oh my God, y'all are forgetting a huge portion of this.
And what is that?
What?
You let me say it like this.
You know I'm about to get loud. What?
I need to be careful about how I say this. So let me say it like this. If a woman is in a relationship with a man and that man get a woman pregnant, he can choose to not be in that child's life and avoid the situation as much as he possibly can and potentially not bring that drama into his house. Potentially. Even though there is a high risk of it still happening and being harassed and all of that stuff. That woman cheats on that man and that man is in a relationship with that woman, where that baby gonna go? That's in your face. That's in your house. How you gonna run from that? The only thing a man could do is leave that woman. So how does it that a man looks worse for cheating and having a kid and being in a relationship?
Right, but in that same breath, no, indeed.
And unless the mother dies.
Well, going off of what you're saying, ain't no way. What kind of woman would do that? What kind of, if you a real woman, you're not about to let that man walk out on that baby. If you a real woman, you're not about to let that man walk out on that baby. Nigga, you gonna sit here and you gonna take care of what the hell. You sat at that table, you gonna do. And that's not no real woman. That's not no real woman. That's not no real woman. That's a little girl.
Then you are talking to a large populace of people, of women that are dealing with niggas that ain't shit then.
Yeah.
Because most niggas that ain't shit ain't got no problem getting pussy. Excuse my language.
Yeah, a dime a dozen.
Right.
That's a...
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm basing this off of what women are saying, not from my personal experience.
And that's the same thing. Dick come a dime a dozen. But if you invested in this man.
But that's not what they're doing. Now, that's something you can point to as a statistic.
But if you invested into this man, and just so happened, like the song say, if you go off of that song, they both got into an argument.
Right.
They are not.
If you go off of that song and they both got into an argument, if you got into an argument and he stepped out and had a baby,
they are not leaving.
She a little girl. That's a little girl. That's a little girl. That's a little girl. That's a little girl. I don't care how many times you gotta say it. I don't care who watching the video. That's a little girl. That's not no woman. A real woman gonna make him deal with that baby.
I can't remember which state this is.
Right.
There's a state that actually has 2 men that are responsible for like 46 kids. So you mean to tell me that these women are leaving these men alone, that they know ain't shit, that everybody in that whole city knows that these niggas got kids? How are they still getting pussy then?
They ain't leaving them alone.
They are not leaving them alone.
This is in Michigan. This was in Michigan.
They are
So
not
that
leaving
means
these dudes
that mean
alone.
he got that. That mean he got that good dick. That mean that man got that dick.
This is happening
That mean that boy throwing that dick.
That means that
He ain't throwing no little wood. That boy throwing dick.
That means that my argument is more valid because I'm pointing to something that you can quantify, and they are not leaving these men when they go out and go fuck around on their girls. They bitch and complain about it and stay right where the fuck they at.
Yeah, you are right.
They beat the shit out of them and cheat on them. That's what they
He
do.
said he got 13 and they not leaving him alone.
But that's a difference with them. That's a difference in them not taking care of the baby.
Do all them know about each other, all 13 of his?
Yeah, you said they not leaving them alone, but you also said that the man can walk away and not be bothered with that child.
There's a higher possibility that he could potentially walk away from that situation if she chooses to leave it alone and not bring that drama into his house, as opposed to a woman that has that baby inside that house. If she cheats, the only option that man has is to leave. You got to really think about what I just said.
Exactly.
If that woman has, if a man has a girlfriend that has a kid on him, where's that kid gonna go? Unless he leaves her. That kid ain't going nowhere. That baby mama, that he go out and go fuck, could go anywhere. She could move states, and a lot of them do that. They go on about their little happy life. And somebody else picks that woman up and gladly will give her the world. And they move on about their happy life.
Yep.
Oh, that's what's up, Duncan.
Duncan said, I wouldn't be around to make him do shit, regardless of what I've invested. Sell before you go broke. I agree with you 100%, Duncan. Sell before you go broke. Lisa says so just because his what is that?
Illegitimate.
Yeah, illegitimate. Child is not in the house is okay.
Illegitimate is.
Wait, did I say that? Can anybody let me know if I said that was okay? Anybody?
So just because his illegitimate,
I never.
No,
said
you didn't say that
actions
it's
were
okay, but you basically implied that it would be okay.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God! No, you saying you saying oh my God to that. I'm saying
almost my headphones
said,
up.
Yes, and got one on the way. No matter who I'm with, I come with my 13 babies. No, and if a butts. And a butts. Bernardo, would you like Bernardo, did Bernardo want to call in? Bernardo, you got one on the way, 13 kids.
Wait, what?
Yes, he said he got one on the way.
Wait.
And he got 13 kids.
The mothers, is it 13 single mothers?
There's more than likely.
It's 13 different women. But 13 different women.
It's more than likely a couple of women that got multiple kids by that same dude. Why? Because they didn't leave.
Well, he clearly said that. He said they didn't leave. Bernardo.
Well, wait. He said he got 13 kids and one on the way. And
that's what.
And the girls know that. The women know that.
That's what I just asked.
Wait. Hold on. Here's how we're gonna bring this full circle. This is why y'all need to be careful about what y'all say. Let's bring this back full circle, and you checking the streets like y'all said that y'all do. How would you not know if you checking the streets properly? Ooh.
He said, ooh.
So how would you not know?
Nah, you can't put that on the street. No, baby, you can't put that on the street because they got plenty. No, they got people. Hold on. Wait. You cannot say, you can't put that back on the street because guess what? If them girls know he got 13 babies, it's either one or two things. He is slinging major dick or he got a hell of a lot of pillow talk. One of the two. Them all stupid.
I'm not talking about them being.
He's calling that boy slinging dick, boy. That boy is slinging dick.
But I'm not talking about them being emotionally enthralled. I'm talking about what you can find out. You're saying, how would they know? Well, if you're paying attention to the streets, based on what you and Rhonda said, then you would know that this man got all these kids out here. You would have known by kid 1, 2, or 3. You wouldn't even have gotten a chance to get that.
I never say how would they know. I would. You gonna see that on Facebook when on Father's Day when he take that group picture. He gonna take that group picture Facebook. So you got on the turn. That boy must be good in bed, boy. You must be good in bed.
Okay, well, I apologize. Maybe I'm not
on the phone.
Maybe I'm not listening properly. I apologize.
I didn't say what, baby.
Hey, we got Bernardo on the phone. Go ahead, Bernardo. Now, Bernardo got the 13 kids and one on the way.
13 kids, 6 baby mom.
6. Okay.
Oh, she cut out.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
Okay, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
So I have 13 kids, 1 on the way, 6 baby mamas, pending 1 when she has a baby in 8 months. I don't care who I date or who I have sex with. My 13 are grown, but 1. But still, you cannot be in my life and don't respect my kids because I'm gonna respect your kids. But one thing with me, Peachy, is if I'm in a relationship, it's a must that they deal with my children as well, because I'm gonna be like great, future stepdad.
What's your children's ages?
She said, what's your children's ages?
My baby is 8, and the other ones are from 29 down to the 8-year-old. But all my kids are grown, but my 8-year-old, and he's about to have a brother or sister in 8 months.
Congratulations.
I want to ask a question. Mrs. You'll have to ask him because I don't think he can hear us.
Can you hear them?
No, I can't.
Okay, I asked the question. Go ahead.
Are any of his children a byproduct of a cheating relationship?
Are any of your children a byproduct of a cheating relationship?
Yes. My 8-year-old is, and I was married at the time, and my wife gave me, my ex-wife gave me option, and I was incarcerated, and she said, you either choose me or that baby. And I was like, what? My seed. She didn't give me the option.
Can you have him repeat that again?
Trisha.
I think the phone line breaking up a little bit. Can you help repeat that again?
He wants you to repeat that again, Bernardo. He wants you to repeat that again.
Okay, repeat that. So I was married. I was incarcerated. And my 8-year-old son mother, Trisha, told me she was pregnant. So I told my wife at that time, and she gave me the option to pick her or the baby.
She's with
I was
the
like,
smoke.
what you mean I I didn't know it was for him. I said, you mean the baby mama, Trisha? She said, no, the baby. So you know who I picked, my seed, and he's my man. He's my guy.
She was willing to kick that child to the curb to keep her cheating ass man.
Kick your baby to the curb to keep
her cheating man.
To keep her cheating man because you was cheating.
She could have been like, you know, who you gonna
No,
pick?
you gotta say it how he said that is. Say it how he said it.
But never would I put a woman or anybody over any of my kids, no matter what.
Okay. So, do you feel like it's necessary that, I mean, I know what's done is done, you know, but was it necessary for you to have all these kids? That's a lot of kids.
I think all my kids was a blessing from God. All my kids, you know.
You shaking his head. Why you shaking your head, Jay? You like, oh no.
Stupid ass mentality.
And all my kids
This man is
no. Tell you can tell him I said that those kids aren't a blessing. The kids were a choice.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon got
not a
money.
blessing. The kids are a choice.
Exactly.
Tell him they're a choice.
Exactly.
Not something that God didn't shower no semen down from the heavens.
No, Jay wanted me to let you know that
that was a
choice. And he felt like it was not a blessing. It was a choice. That's how he feels.
As opposed to blaming God for you having infidelity on your wife.
He said, in opposed
you made a
to
conscious decision to sleep.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
It was not a blessing. It was a choice.
Come on, Jay.
I hear that, right? And you know me, God, I have a personal.
Me and Jay finally agreed on something.
Me and him have these ghetto talks, and I believe, and this
we could tell.
Believe something different, but this is just my belief that God knew my future, and He knew that these kids would be born in sin. And if we just look back how our mother had us, it could have been sin, right? But I don't believe that any of my kids was a mistake, even though I was married.
But they were a choice.
Sometimes things change. Some things just ain't meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think
he said some things aren't meant to be.
God as well, right?
So your marriage wasn't meant to be because you decided to cheat.
Kay says so. Your marriage wasn't meant to be because you decided to cheat.
You know what? I hear Kay, right? I hear Kay. And hey, Kay, guess what? I was faithful, and I caught her cheating. So I'm like, hey, two can play that game. Let's roll.
Oh my God!
We just
wait. So where was the Holy Father in that scenario?
Jay said, where was the Holy Father in that scenario?
If two can play that game.
If two can play that game.
I'm not going to let nothing happen to you. Get out.
I don't remember reading that in King James Version.
And I got out. I was all in.
Say after the baby.
And then I got all out.
Yeah, you got all out.
But I mean, even
after the baby,
maybe
you got out after.
Months ago, that same wife had to call on Justice for Michiana to help her, and so I did help her. We did help her.
I got another question.
Her kids, so.
Okay, Jay has another question.
I got the perfect question for you.
He said he got the perfect.
We ain't got to be trivial with this at all. Ask him, based on his choices in creating all of those children, did he make the best decision bringing all of those children into this world? Was that best for each one of them?
Okay, he said, being that you done had all these kids, do you feel like you made the best decision for each one of them by bringing them all into this world? Was that good enough, Jay?
Kids from prison, so no, I don't think I was the best father. But now that they have kids,
As far as setting their lives up for success.
showing them what their parents didn't receive.
Bringing those kids into this
Did
world
you
like that,
set them up
was
for
that
success? Or do you feel like you failed them a little bit as a father? As far as how a father is supposed to.
As far as bringing that many children.
I think on my last case, the prosecutor was trying to paint me as a bad father, and my oldest son, who testified before the court, told the court he's not a bad father just because he made a bad mistake.
Oh Jesus! So what? Oh my God! So what makes a bad person then? If doing illegal shit ain't making you a bad person?
Jay,
what makes
Jay,
a bad
I am
person?
so
So
sorry.
what makes a bad
Jay, I'm
person?
so sorry.
Is not,
Jay, I am so sorry.
What makes a bad person?
Well, I was out here robbing, and I was doing white collar crime, getting the rich people money. But a crime is a crime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now when you heard the Peachy on the talk show.
Damn.
He was the cell phone man, and when people see my son, my oldest son, or any of my kids, and they'll be like, "Man, your dad was the man." I say, don't be proud of that, because doing that, I raised you from prison. Be proud when let's talk about justice for Miss Yana.
Okay. So basically, what Bernardo is saying is he made his mistake. He did, whether it was a mistake or not in our eyes, but he made his mistake. He messed up, but he corrected the issue. Now that he has corrected the issue, now he feels like he's the father. But was he the father from the beginning?
Wait. When did he learn that? If he's got a baby on the way, when the fuck did he learn this lesson?
Jay, can y'all hear me? I want to apologize.
When have you learned the lesson?
Jay, I apologize to you.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. What'd you say, Bernardo?
I'm planning to keep on producing until I'm 71. No,
Why?
Young lady I'm with now.
Why?
We planning to end the kids, producing the kids. I guess I'm gonna type out at 14.
14.
Oh my God.
Okay, 14 a good number.
Yeah, because Melvia just asked. Melvia said, I'm sorry, I'm coming in late. But how many do we have?
Mrs., you know my hashtag, right? What's my hashtag? Hashtag TTT, hashtag TTO. This man don't need to be producing no more. Ooh, let me stop. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Jay feels like you should not.
I think you've had enough ass, sir. I think that's enough. Stop.
Oh, wow.
I think you've had enough.
Oh my goodness.
That is impossible to take care of that many children. I want y'all to think about something.
Oh my Lord, today.
I want y'all to think about something. Every time you have a kid, it divides your attention. And you multiply that by 13 to 14?
Hold on, Bernardo. Hold on. Jay, hold on. Jay, he said, say that again, Bernardo.
Me and Ashley is in agreement with him. We are typing out. She had to make her third one, and I would be at 14. Well, no. She would be at 17 because math's become hers.
Bernardo, you know I'm not laughing at you, Bernardo. I'm just laughing at what you just said.
What happened?
So altogether, him and Ashley's gonna have 17. A family of 17 children.
17 children?
Wait. Hey, look, does this not go exactly back to what I talked about earlier?
That's terrible. They with all the shenanigans.
He said it's twins.
They with all the
Yeah, he
shenanigans.
said that.
Even for a one night stand, you better hope the kids don't call you for a meal.
Okay, so he said that.
You can tell him I said.
You know what? Stop laughing,
had
Chanel.
enough.
Tell us what happened.
He's had enough.
Bernardo said,
No more.
Bernardo said that he is in agreement with Jay, everything that Jay is saying. They are not. You said y'all ain't gonna have no more kids, right?
So they stopping at 17.
They stopping at 17.
17 kids?
Together, his and hers. She only got 3. You said right.
And Bernardo got fucking 14?
No. I didn't say what you said. I said how many kids did she birth?
She had 2 coming in the door.
And she's on her
So
third.
she had 2.
And she's pregnant with the third.
Oh, she's pregnant right now.
She got 2 and she got 1 on the way.
And he got 15.
Now that I got both of y'all ladies on the line, does that not go exactly back to what I just said earlier? These women ain't leaving these niggas.
It ain't so much.
We see that.
Not so much of that.
Hold on, how you doing?
Jay,
it's not so
are you
much.
for real? Are you for real right now?
Can I be honest? Do you mind if I be honest? That's what I'm saying. Do you mind if I be honest for a moment?
Be honest
I'll
to
be
me.
honest because this is Peachy Tea time.
Because I'm about to be honest too behind you.
Yeah, it's not so much, Jay, that these women will stick with these men. To me, the issue in this situation is that why would she even walk into that situation with him already having all these kids? Nothing towards you, Bernardo, but why would he even walk into that situation? Why would she even walk into that situation knowing that he got all these kids? I'm not going to be with nobody that got.
Hey, look, that's just like the lady said earlier. The streets already
she
know.
was willing that she took on that role. She need to play her part.
Yep.
Bernardo said that's why.
And she settled big time. That's the choice that people are making. I just don't think it's smart.
Look,
I just don't think it's smart. That's all. I just think it's not a smart way to go about business.
No, because kids are expensive.
Wait. Jay said business. Jay, we talking about relationships, not business. What you talking about?
A relationship is business.
A relationship is a business. A relationship is business. It's a business move. It's a market. It's a money move.
We don't move on, Bernardo.
Now see, this is where me and my Nola girl we're gonna agree. Even when you get married, I had a girl that broke up with me and stopped dating me because I said this. Marriage is a business relationship.
Actually,
it's a business move. It's a business move.
It is. But you don't call it that when you go into it. Like that rules.
Yes, you do. Yes, the hell you do.
Why don't you? Oh, Tennille. So you went into that with Pooley. Talking about, nigga, you my business partner, nigga.
No, I did not. I was
thank you. So don't even play that.
Also,
his business like that.
Do y'all?
Thank you. Don't play that. Don't play that.
He put out his business too.
I'm about to call you out straight up.
Hold on. Do you know what a birth certificate is?
A birth certificate. It's a business with the goddamn country.
Yep.
And when you have a business with the goddamn the whole situation with life, period. Because you got your whole social security number, you got your whole birth certificate that comes from the government.
Look, this sister is very smart, and I'm so
you're stamped out right now. You're stamped out.
So here's the thing. It makes you a corporation.
Exactly.
When you combine with another corporation, that makes it a business move.
I guess so. I guess so.
Now,
but I love the fact that you said that, though. A lot of people actually don't know what you just said. It's very true.
But you know what, too, Jay? Because if we rewind this back 400 years, this was always a business because when they bought and sold us, it was
Slavery
a business.
Slavery was
It was a business.
Yes.
You're gonna sell Williams and Jackson, period. You're gonna sell those men, period. And then those wives are going elsewhere to be with the master. And they're gonna make half-breeds.
That's the realest shit she said all night. That's some real shit right there. That is real.
That's what the fuck they gonna do.
That is real.
Oh, it's about to be Juneteenth. I got to get my shit on, right?
Hey, matter of fact, hey, check it out. Check it out. I got to get some sleep here in a minute because I got to go DJ for Juneteenth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real. That's real talk. That's real talk.
I can't play my other one, but I want to say this: what Duncan said. She said is that it? That's what she said. Well, one of his baby mamas need change. They need to change that relationship to a business investment and pimp that fool. I think she's talking about you, Bernardo, if you listen.
I get what she's saying.
And pimp that fool out on the regular. High demand plus cheap product equals big profit.
Hey, wait, Mrs. What is my other hashtag? What's my other hashtag?
Babies for benefits. Babies for benefits. A lot of parents is out there having these kids, is not thinking about taking care of them at all, but they collecting the money from the state.
It is impossible to have that.
All of it.
Yeah,
it is impossible to have that.
One, she said, "I got 6 baby daddies." Oh, you want to ask me why I got 6 baby daddies? Oh, she broke that shit down.
Yeah, so she could get the benefits.
Each one gonna pay so much money. If I had all 6 of them by this nigga, all I'm gonna get is this.
Now, granted, I don't like the actions, but at least what she said was honest. That's really what it is, and most people are not being honest about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Don't y'all need 6 baby daddies?"
Yeah, I mean, I had somebody at my job literally tell me I need to have some more kids so I can get more money from the state. I'm like, I don't know money.
You know what? Mess around and go to California. They cap you out at 4 kids.
Ooh,
you got more than 4 kids, you're done.
I'm glad you said that. I am actually going to
use done.
That. I'm going to use that. And more states need to adopt that. Matter of fact, I actually think it should be 1. You should be helped. Look. So think about what I'm saying, because we're already talking about the exorbitant amount of money we're spending in resources of people that are just taking advantage of the system.
Mm-hmm.
You cap it at 1, and people are going to be forced to be out on their own if you decide to go above and beyond that. Now that's your choice. But it's not your choice whenever you're constantly absorbing the government benefits off of the taxpayers' dollars. Now that's not your choice. Now you're taking advantage of the people and the system.
Right. But wait, don't forget about this. In China,
4 is way too high.
Wait. In China, you can have 1 girl. Yep. If you start having boys, they're gonna cut you off.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. That's a fact.
That's what happens. That's what happens in life.
We need to adopt. We need to at least adopt what California is putting out there as a law. But I think we need to go further than that. Like, I think Texas should be the next state, because Texas is the second largest landmass in the United States. I think we need to be second on the list. But I'm gonna definitely push for that. I say 1. Cut them off after 1.
After 1.
After 1 kid, because why else are you? Wait, hold on. You could have a kid and be like, "Damn, I didn't realize how financially straining this was going to be." But you got to be a stupid motherfucker to know that you're going to go through that a second time and not know that now that responsibility is going to increase by 2. It multiplies every single time you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We can't keep paying for stupidity in America. We can't do that.
And Tish, what you was about to say?
No, I was just gonna add to that. You know, we always look at the Black community. We're not the only community receiving benefits. One of the most communities I know of is the Jewish community. These people multiply children in droves. They don't stop. So, but
the Jewish ones?
Yes,
the Jewish ones.
They get food stamps and everything. So
really?
Yes.
But are they complaining about their treatment in America?
Nope.
Who's the most powerful group in America? The
You
one you
answer
just
that.
named.
That's to your discretion.
The one you just named. They're the most powerful group in America.
Exactly.
So
That's my point, and they get the most benefits.
So why do we look at the stuff that they're doing for certain things, but then we won't look at it as a whole scope? If they are the smallest group in America, I think even not the Indians, the Arabs actually have a larger community than the Jews do in America. But the Jews are by far the most successful and the most powerful. Why would we not follow
the Jewish or the Jews?
Jewish population.
Okay.
Why would we not follow that model for success if we constantly looked at them and say, well, look at this and look at that? Even when we talking about, well, white people do it too. Well, white people got a lot more expendable people than we do.
Right.
Why?
We always talk about the percentages, and let's just say if 50% of black people go to jail, but 75% of white people go to jail, they're still going to outnumber us by a significant amount. There'll still be a hell of a lot more of them than it is of us, and we're eradicating ourselves by continuing to dwindle our numbers like that.
You're right.
You know what? All of that's big business. All
Yes,
that's
it
big
is.
business.
Yes, it
because
is.
the simple fact is that we always get pulled over for no apparent reason. Okay, so I got to tell that out. So now you're pulling me over and you're throwing me out the car and you're doing all this kind of extra stuff to me. Okay. So the thing is, though, with us, they do extra stuff to us for no apparent reason.
Wait, there is a reason. You know why? Because we consent to it. Our government and our police can't do anything unless we consent to it. Why do you think the Jewish people don't have the Jewish community don't have that problem?
We can't do anything about it because they will shoot us if we don't don't comply. They will shoot us.
No. So how is it that the Jews are able to do what it is they do and they're the most powerful? It ain't because they got the biggest guns.
You're talking about the Jews?
It ain't because they got the biggest population.
The Jews are white.
But I thought we were the creators of everything. Why are we not the smartest? We built everything. We should be very intelligent. I like to give us credit for being intelligent. Why is it that we can't figure out how to be
Actually,
successful
Jay,
enough
I'm
in
not
America?
saying that we're not intelligent. We are very well intelligent.
I think we can do better.
We can, Jay. We can do very much so.
It out.
No, my purpose for saying what I said about the Jewish community, I'm just saying that to say I do agree with Jay on it should be a cap off. It should be a cap off on the assistance that people receive. And
of course.
It also should be a setup where people that's the purpose of it is to get off of it. You shouldn't want to stay on welfare for the rest of your
assistance. Of course.
That kind of control too.
Of course.
So
of course.
Because you got to think about it. We're staying on that stuff generation after generation after generation.
Granddaddy.
And that's true.
That shit only started in the late 60s.
Yeah.
I mean,
you talking about welfare?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
didn't even know when it started.
They actually quit their job.
I want to say 64, but
like
don't quote me on that.
Welfare.
Yeah, don't quote me on that. I think it's 64, but you can actually look that up.
Okay,
I believe so, but it was mid 60s. So yes.
I know it's been a lot with them because all of the types of genres, the types of what do you call them? The types of people or whatever, because I was in Seattle and I had to use assistance, to take off when my husband and I, left off or whatever. We had to do whatever. But the thing is, though, in that life, I went to the office and there was just everybody there. Everybody. It wasn't just certain types of people. It was German people.
Yeah.
It was Jews. It was blacks.
Every ethnicity.
Whites. It was everybody. There was everybody there trying to get assistance in Seattle, Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But the thing is, though, is that, you know, people, of course, try to get help. I get that part. But the thing is, though, we make it too easy for everybody to get help like that. That's how
Well,
we
no,
are.
well, no. I think we're helping the wrong people.
We are, and Jay, I agree.
Matter of
with you.
fact, I can speak to our married couples. I've said this many different times. Why is it that a married couple who had their children inside of wedlock, got 3 kids, can't get no fucking help? But these girls are out here. These girls is out here fucking these niggas out here on All-Star Weekend, and they get $35,000 a month in child support. How, Sway?
$35,000 a month. What the fuck? What they doing? I need to get with them.
But my married couples who did everything right, work their ass off to get their credit score right, and get their finances together, run into a little bit of an issue, and get zero help. Why are we not incentivizing family?
I need to understand that.
We're incentivizing baby mamas and we're not incentivizing families.
Because the system
is a choice.
Because the system
that's not the system. That's not the system.
But see, Jay, too.
Because the way the way the system is set up. Y'all have to realize the way the system is set up. The system is set up to constantly break up black homes. You have to realize that. Most women, I know plenty of women that will choose to be on assistance versus.
Hold on, but what about the lady at the top? I forget your name, sweetheart. You've got the peachy tea time by your name.
Everything sweet.
What did she just say? She literally just said that it's everybody that's on assistance, right?
Yeah.
So how can that now be relegated to only a black thing where they're trying to break us down? That means they be trying to break up everybody. Well, if we understand that they're trying to break up
I never said that. I never said that.
I'm saying
I never said that. You didn't let me. You didn't let me finish.
You said they were trying to break down the black community.
You didn't let me finish it. I said what I'm saying was it is designed to do that. But then you also have I worked in Social Security and I also worked in the PPP loan administration. What it is you have the same people like the Jewish, the whites, the Mexicans, they all filling out these same applications that us African Americans are filling out. But the fact is African Americans have that crab mentality. So once they get in it, they don't want to get off it because they get comfortable. You got to realize the Mexicans will also be receiving just as much food stamps as the next, but they all are living under one roof, doing what they need to do to get out of that situation. The Jews, okay, if you look at the Islamic people, you realize that most of them are still living under the same roof, and they all have a chain of gas stations, and that's the same thing with the Mexicans. The Mexicans will live under one roof and do.
So literally what you just said is that black people don't have the capacity to, as a whole, to make better choices with their finances and their choices.
That's part.
You said everybody had access to it. That's what you just said. We're the only ones making the bad choices. That's literally what you just said.
A lot of black people
Mrs. and Mr. Pooley, please let me know if I'm hearing something wrong. Did I hear that wrong?
No, you didn't hear it wrong. You didn't hear it wrong at all. But a lot of black people is making the wrong choices with their finances.
And you know what? We do make the wrong choices because we weren't born into a certain situation to where we have been taught this thing. You know,
I'm teaching y'all. Wait, no. It's about choice. The problem is choice, like they said in the Matrix.
Like I said, Ray, it's a choice. It's a choice, and we have got to be taught this thing, and we have not been taught this thing, Ray.
I have literally taught you guys, grown folks, tonight things that certain people.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You are a lovely man. You are a lovely man. You're so lovely. You're a lovely man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're a lovely man. You taught us things. Great things. Great things. God damn
Yes,
it.
they did.
God damn it.
The only problem is choice. Every individual has an opportunity to make a choice.
Of course.
It ain't that we don't know. We got Google. Everybody knows.
But wait a minute, Ray. But can I tell you though? From way back in the day though, I wasn't taught this. So
you are the same age as me, sweetheart. You are the same age as me.
Ray, how old are you? You know
40.
what? How old are you?
I'm 40, sweetheart.
Oh, you're 40? Well, I'm 49. Get with the system.
70s and 80s. We should. So if you're 49, then that means you should have 9 more years of history over me.
Of course,
lived
but
through.
what I wanted to tell you was, I didn't get that information that you're telling us right now, Ray. That's all I'm saying.
Jay.
But you got the information.
His name is Jay.
Did I call him Ray? God damn it. I called him Ray. I'm sorry, Jay. You're Jay.
Jay,
I've heard you.
DJ.
Pulley need to stop laughing at me. I'm mad at Pulley. Stop laughing at me, Pulley.
Look, sister, you got to start giving yourself some credit. You sound very intelligent, and you talked about some things that I know most people wouldn't know. I would assume if you have that level of knowledge, do you have to know and be able to have some discernment about some of this stuff?
Of course I do.
Rhonda is very, just like you said, very intelligent. She's very,
yes,
very
I'm very intelligent. The thing is though, I'm just trying to get a little extra knowledge on the credit part. Because is that what we're talking about?
My whole thing is from what it sounds like, and like I say, I've heard many different people speak on this over the years, and it sounds like what people want is sympathy for Black folks. They want people to feel bad for us because we didn't have access to certain things. And I'm just beyond the excuses. The reason why I'm at where I'm at now instead of where I want to be, choice. I made the choices. Exactly. I made the choices to go out there and go do such and such and such and such. I ended up having sex with such and such and such and such, which is why I'm at where I'm at. Not because the system held me down or the man held me down or I was systematically made to believe something.
I see what you're saying.
Right. I get that. I get that, right?
You know, saying ain't no room for no excuses.
There is no.
You know what? Oh, you know what? Hold on.
We have more opportunity. We have more opportunity now in the digital age to be millionaires than there ever has been. Ain't nobody stopping us.
Of course.
Look, and I got to give a shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. I hope he ends up watching this at some point. But Tommy Sotomayor said that we could have rebuilt Wall Street years ago. Why did we not? Choice. We chose not to.
Because we wanted all the jewelry and the nice cars, and
we chose it.
Something
else. We want to go play Versace and Gucci and Prada. And
you know what? You know what though? You know what though? That's what Black people do though. That's what Black people do. They always want to get all the shit that they can get when they get money. Period.
And it is counterproductive.
Period.
It is counterproductive.
Exactly. You know what? I've known a lot of people, I mean loads of people who got this PPP shit.
Crab ass mentality.
And they've got so many things that they're like, you know what? I'm big balling, shot calling. You know what? I'm gonna need you guys to do extra and be correct, because I don't think that's the right way to go. I didn't know anything about this PPP shit, but the PPP was supposed to be for small business loans to where you're supposed to actually be working and getting money for this shit.
Yeah, but then you have people that's just out there getting all these fancy cars. And all that stuff.
Yes,
you
I
do.
knew people who was getting money, and they shouldn't have been getting this money. You know what I mean?
And that's what a lot of us are talking about just as well.
Right.
You know,
And it's just like, you know what? You have got to do correct. You got to be correct in all of this, you know, and it's going to hurt you in the long run because people are getting locked up for this.
Yeah, they sure are. Well, y'all, we got to get out of here tonight. I really, really thank you all for joining us. Everybody, I would love for you to let everybody know again where they can find you at. Let's start with you, Tish.
You can find me on Facebook under Letitia Clark or on Instagram under Everything Sweet, and that's EBERYTHING Sweet 25. And we also have an Everything Sweet Michigan is too. I just wanted to throw that plug out there. Appreciate y'all for having me on PEACHY Time.
Yes. Yes, you are so welcome. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. Now, just stay on for a second till I end the broadcast. I'm going to bring you down. All right, Rhonda, where can they find you at, girl?
I'm at
Don't give us your address.
I'm on Facebook. It's Rhonda Williams at Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And London Nana 2014 at Yahoo for my email. So I'm good. Hit me if you need to talk to me. I'm good.
All right, don't you hang up. I'm gonna end the broadcast. Then we all gonna.
I know you gonna fuss at me.
No, I'm not, girl. She's so silly. Kay, thanks for joining us tonight, honey. Where can everybody find you at? Kay?
Y'all can find me on Facebook. It's gonna be K Meyer, KAYMEYER. If you're on TikTok, just look for the Black Lives Matter Jeep. That's me, the Jeep Wrangler with Black Lives Matter. So get at me.
All right. And just stay down there till we end the broadcast. And DJ Just J, my mentor, I so appreciate you so much. Please let everybody know where they can find you at. Now, at this moment, this is what we call drop your peaches, baby. And drop your peaches means let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird when you tell a man to drop his peaches.
You know, Shay said
like did your peaches drop? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his cousin Shay said the same thing. I said, ain't nobody complained yet. So Jay, you are the first person besides Shay.
Yeah, it's all good. And look, and I'll say thank you not only for reaching out to me and inviting me, but I've definitely had a great time. But you guys can find me DJ Just J OK. You can Google search me, or you can actually look me up on YouTube at the AFC Podcast, the Advocates for Children. I also want to give a shout out to everybody who came on. Not everybody could stay, as you know, we were on here for a while. But I'm going to give a shout out to everybody that was on the panel. Not only want to give a shout out to you, thank you again for inviting me on, but I want to give a big shout out to your husband and give a shout out to y'all as a family, as a great, powerful Black family. Love to see that. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Thank you. Applaud that shit. Thank you so much, Jay. I'm finna pull you down, and we're gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. Just give us one moment before you hang up. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Duncan, I see you, baby, out there. Thank you so much. One thing that me and my husband does is advocate for marriage. So that's something that we strongly push. Okay? Taking care of your kids. Doing what you're supposed to do. You know, from the moment you find out you're pregnant and you're going to keep that little thing, that little baby, go ahead and start making the right decision to do the right thing for that child, okay? Make sure y'all stay out these streets, baby. Do the right thing. Put them guns down. Put them guns down, please. And y'all already know where y'all can find me at Peachy Tea Time. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can catch me each and every Saturday from 2 to 4 at Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby, where I drop all the hot indie artists. And of course, I got to bring the crime. So I'm gonna send y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna send you tomorrow, 2 to 4. Baby, drop your peaches.
There we go with that again.
Oh, tell them where they can find you. See what you done started, Jay. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram. What is it on Instagram?
Pooley.
You can find me on Facebook, Pooley Davis. You can also catch me at the barbershop. Coming soon to you. Cutting Kings. Coming. But right now, you can just catch me at the girl shop.
Ooh, I can't wait to hurry up and leave there. But anyways, y'all, I must say I gotta thank my guests. Tish, I gotta thank Kay, I gotta thank Kafan, I gotta thank MP. My station head folks, my station head peoples. Gotta thank you so much to my girl Rhonda. She kept us laughing all night tonight.
Ooh,
and most importantly, yes, she wasn't. But most importantly, thank you to Jay. I really appreciate you for coming up, showing out, doing your thing like you always do. Everybody, please, please, please check him out. AFC Podcast, YouTube. He everywhere in these streets, baby. Check him out.
RuffleTheFeathers.com.
Check him out.
Hypothetically.com.
Yes. Now, you know you got to listen to my babies. So, here come the first one. If I can find her, there she goes.
Peachy time.